I'm telling you, Brian, we're live now.
All right. Well, guess what, chat? This retard has been telling you that some idiot he's battling with for I don't know how long with Champ Troon, the tranny chaser from Cambodia.
This is the hold up.
All right. This is the only count I got, chat.
Well, Persip, you should have went live sooner. What the fuck? You just...
I was trying to be nice with Brian, okay? I was trying to be nice with Brian.
No, what? I put you on blast? Like, just...
Brian, that account is you. Nobody believes it.
Look, look, just look.
Nobody
I'll try to follow somebody. You're an idiot. just sit there and say, I was wrong. Say it in your chat, and then we're done.
You want me to say this account isn't yours? Is this the peace agreement between you and me?
I mean,
yeah, you gotta stop. Hey, you gotta say I was wrong. I'm an idiot.
What account is this? What account is that?
This is the same I've had since the beginning. It's the one that Gator and Vickers got banned.
You have an account that's... I see Brian is sharing a screenshot of an account that says perspicacity.
It's not a screenshot. Why are you miscategorizing Brian?
Not a screenshot. Brian is sharing his screen right now, and there is a account called perspicacity with a check mark. That is a fat old lady.
I just typed in your name.
The time has come, Persip. All you gotta do is say it.
Just say you were wrong and that you fucked up.
Well, what does this have to do with anything?
Who doesn't prove anything? Look!
It literally says he has his account up, and it says King of Paul on it, buddy. That's not Gamers and Guns.
Read the top letters.
That's not Gamers and Guns.
I can't help that everybody thinks this is your Twitter account. And your Gamers and Guns.
They think it's me because your dumbass with Shamu, the Cambodian tranny chaser who went to Bangkok and fucked trannies, is openly telling people that this is my account. He made a whole documentary and got half the shit fucking wrong and just lied. So just show it. This is the only account I got. It looks stupid. You look dumb.
The album part is clearly a picture of Brian too.
I love Brian when he wants to fight.
I'm not fighting when you just admit you're wrong. You literally, this is
Brian, you're showing me, yes. So Brian is showing me right now a suspended account. His account is suspended.
It's the same one I've always had. I can look up anybody. This is the only way I see things on X.
I don't know who this Perspicacity 82 is.
I just Googled. I just looked in.
He just searched. That's the first Persip account.
That's the first person that comes up.
Click follow. It's suspended.
Yeah, he can't follow Ralph because
he's suspended.
Well, I can look Persip.
News you flash to the audience. Okay.
I can literally scroll up and down. Here's his recent tweets. I can't respond. I can't follow people. If it doesn't happen on Discord, I don't know about it. That's where I'm at. I don't do my show.
News flash to the audience. Would you let me fucking let me speak?
No,
let me speak.
The time has come.
No, I've
got something to say. Let me speak, you piece of shit.
Just say you were wrong.
Let me speak.
All you gotta do is say it, Persip.
So Brian is showing us.
Hang on. Whoa, pause. What? Wait a minute.
Oh my
Surfer's here. Surfer is the official pro se judge of the sector. Let Surfer decide who is guilty and who's innocent.
All Persip has to do is say it, and there doesn't need to be innocent or guilty.
Well,
there
this
you
is
go.
What I'm saying.
That's very generous of the judge.
So, would you let me talk?
Oh, he's trying to
let me speak
to the chat. Like he's not caught.
So Brian has pulled up his original King of Paul Twitter account.
The only X account I have.
It is suspended. He cannot type on the chat. And Brian has officially made a statement that Gamers and Guns is not him.
No, I didn't make the statement. I sat there off air when you wanted me to call in your dumb show, and I said I can't. And then I was like, recently, this account, because people believe it's me, because your mouth, because you're an idiot, your mouth told people it's me, has been fucking with
Brian,
everyone.
I have nothing. I'll make this statement. Leave Brian alone. If Brian, if Brian wants to post on Twitter, which he's totally not doing, it's not his account. His account is banned. Okay.
Just say you were wrong. Don't be sarcastic.
I was wrong. and Brian's account is apparently banned. So anybody fighting with an account that says exactly the same thing that Brian has said, that's a Brian impersonator and is not Brian.
That's not. I don't. Okay, maybe that's fair. It might be. I don't know. But
okay,
all right.
So you're fighting with a Brian impersonator. Sham Troon is fighting with a Brian impersonator.
Say it loud. He
went to Twitter.
He went to Bangkok for trannies. That's real.
And some other random accounts are fighting with an obvious impersonation account of Brian.
There you go. This is a weird way of saying that you were wrong and I'm sorry.
I know, like this is like a 5-second thing. I'm sorry.
I did. I said it. Hey, I said it.
Can't be wrong.
Yeah, after like 20 minutes.
Oh, shut up, Squire.
You had to try to give yourself out in this weird. Your chat's probably laughing at you as you look like an idiot.
Clearly, I look like an idiot. Clearly, it's not Brian.
Listen, bro.
Clearly, there is a black man out there, a black Russian man.
A black Russian now?
Yeah, well, this is what he says he is.
He's fucking. All right, Persip, you were a kiwi farmer. Let's break this down.
Oh my! You have a kiwi farms. Brian, who has more posts on the kiwi farms? You or me? Who has more posts on the kiwi farms? Who has a more prolific 10-year history on the kiwi farms? Me or you?
Bro, you're
who has a more? Hey. Who has a more prolific history on the kiwi farms? Who was just on the kiwi farms a few months ago screaming at people to kill themselves on the kiwi farms just a few months ago?
Yeah, you should all do it, man. It's all cool. Listen, you're crashing out over this.
You're like, kiwi farmer.
Let's bring you down, right? So you got tricked. Let's be real. You got tricked. But Persip, you can crash out all you want, but the chat now knows you got tricked by some anonymous guy who's fucking with you. You believe he's a black Russian. Like, come on, bro.
He says he's a black Russian. He says it. I'm not saying that.
Because he's fucking with you. How do you not understand an anonymous account is trolling you? How are you this fucking stupid now? Have you gotten this dumb since Kiwi Farms? You can't figure out a troll's fucking
since Kiwi Farms.
That's crazy.
Kiwi Farms was 5 years ago, Brian. Kiwi Farms for you was a few months ago. Kiwi Farms for me was 5 years ago.
Brother in Christ, hear me out, brother. You got by a troll who's probably not even Russian or black, who's been fucking with you and all probably the sector people. I don't know.
Brian, I don't even respond to this account. I don't even respond to this account. This account will go on my timeline and say insane shit all over the place, and I just ignore the account because I promised Squire that I would be at peace with you.
But you don't ignore it because you tell your whole audience when you're
live. How do you know if it's not you? How do you know if I don't ignore the account? You fucking liar, man.
No,
you responded to the account all the time.
Now I'm a liar,
but I don't know anything about this account on Twitter.
Out, nigga.
How do you know I'm responding to this account that's totally not you, that you don't even use Twitter?
Because it's not me. You can't even say that if I'm showing you my screen right now. I'm showing you the account.
You're showing me the screen that you were banned on Twitter and that you can't interact on Twitter. How do you know if I'm responding to this account or not?
Because you're fucking crazy and this troll's got you mentally ill. You've streamed about this account multiple times. The audience knows it. Squire knows it. You're pretending like people don't tune into your show. Come on, bro. Now you sound psychotic.
I'm not responding to this account, though. I'm not having any interaction with this account.
Hold on. Hold my beer, brother, because you're crazy. Squire, has he streamed about this account?
Pull up the logs, Brian. Pull up the logs, Brian.
Has he pulled up his Twitter account and showed it?
I don't know if he's done dedicated streams on that. I don't remember if he has or not. But I know he's mentioned the account before.
Well, chat, press 1 in the chat if this guy
I've definitely pulled up. I've definitely pulled up.
I know he's pulled it up before. I don't think
that's happened. Yes.
You got trolled, bro. Okay, so you fed a troll, and you bring it up on stream to feed the troll, and now he goes even harder to fuck with you, and you feed him. You got trolled, bro.
Feed him. I'm not responding to this account. I don't even follow the account, Brian.
Listen, bro, if you're on stream to whatever your audience is, 100, 200 people, and
it's not even Gamers and Guns anymore. It changed its name again.
Look, you see, you're stalking the account, bro. He's in your fucking head. It's a troll, and you're fucking
You brought this up. How do you know that people are fighting with this account nonstop?
Because I got told about it.
Because you linked it to me and you showed it to me, and I see the name is different on the account now.
I didn't link you anything. Hold on.
It's Bait God or something.
Squire, you're here. Did I link anything to him while we've been talking?
Well, not link. You're sharing your screen.
That's right. That's not a link.
Oh, whatever.
I'm just screen sharing my account because you would not believe a screenshot or anything. You're fucking god, dude. You got trolled. Just say you got trolled. This is a wild crash out. For months you've been getting trolled by a guy.
You got trolled by a fake account that's Black Russian Man on Twitter.
Squire,
everybody believes it's you.
No, but it's not. It's right here in your face, bro. You have to accept reality.
I accept that your King of Paul account is suspended.
You are fucking yo.
I said it's not you. It's an impersonator, Brian. What else do you want?
Persip, do you think that you've been egging on this account so that other people in the sector think that it's Brian?
This account goes. So this account, I have not been egging on this account. This account goes onto every tweet from Ralph and Shamu. So this account will go. Brian, stop.
Well then, Persip, why do other people in the sector think that it's Brian?
Because this account will go to Dark Ninja. We'll fight with Dark Ninja on Twitter. This account will fight with Ralph on Twitter.
Hold up right now. Hold up.
This account will fight with Shamu on Twitter. This account will fight with Shamu on Twitter. Call him the chief of staff.
Okay.
Pull it up.
Who started that? I said that on my streams.
Yes.
You understand that you're getting trolled? You're so stupid, dude. Come on, bro. Like, but this is crazy, bro.
I can't help what people believe, Brian. You think it's going to affect anybody if I say this isn't you or is you on my stream? It's not you, okay?
I'm literally streaming my fucking X account to you now. You're wrong. You're just wrong, bro. You have to accept reality right now. This is so stupid.
This account is screaming at Ashton.
Your ego is so out of whack. This is like a Marvel Rivals thing. Like, I see this shit all the time in Marvel Rivals. Like, your ego is so out of whack that you can't accept the troll. An anonymous user got you because you were feeding his ego because you were bringing his fucking Twitter account on stream and saying he's this lolcow. You're an idiot. You got God, dude. Even Surfer's telling you got God. Squire's not backing you up, bro. Just take the L. This is crazy.
Yeah, it's not looking good, buddy. I'm gonna say it's not looking good.
You're looking like just take it. I'm just laughing, bro, because it's just funny. It's goofy.
You know, we're at the chicken and the egg.
I'll make it even worse for you, right? Personally, anyone can contact me. I'm sure the chat knows this. I'm Zombie Dad Man on Discord. That's the only way you're gonna get a hold of me. I have a Discord. If I don't hear about it through Discord, that's it. You're cooked, dude. There is no
Brian.
account that's
Are you crying? Are you crying? Persip's crying. Dude, you made Persip cry. What the fuck?
All right. Well, hey, you have a good show. You hold that L with pride, brother. And Surfer is always
Brian. I really do.
Everyone, have a blessed evening. I hope everyone's practicing Lent. Ash Wednesday was not too long ago. God bless everybody. Love you guys. Take care, chat.
Don't leave, Brian. Stay with us. Don't you want to cover the speaker stuff?
I gotta go. Listen, I gotta go. I don't have time for this, but I had to disprove this one thing because it was too ridiculous.
Oh, come on, man.
You got people amped up for months about this.
Don't leave, Brian. The audience wants you to stay.
I might as well give you the L.
Oh, yes, you gave me the L, Brian. You're right.
See you, bro. Oh, you took
I love you, Brian.
Yeah. All right, take it easy, brother.
Oh, right, give me a second to compose myself. Oh, God.
I can't believe you thought that unhinged fuck on Twitter was Brian. How dare you, person? I can't believe you tried to convince me of this shit. That guy is clearly fucked in the head. There's no way that's Brian.
Clearly, it's not Brian. It's a Black Russian man. So complete. Okay?
Yeah. But
you heard it here, Brian. You heard it here, audience. Big news. That account is absolutely 100% not Brian. And I disavow anybody saying that is Brian. It is not Brian. Okay?
Not Brian.
Oh, God. He's going to give me a heart
sell
attack
your person
day. He hasn't made me laugh that hard in years. Oh, my God. I love you, Brian.
There, I could hear the
I was crying. I was in pain trying to, get my breath.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I wish he would have stayed because this is going to be a banger of a stream.
It is going to be a banger.
We've
but now,
already
like,
started out with a bang.
But now, like,
I'll take the L. It's not Brian. It's clearly not Brian.
That's the peak of the stream right there. Like, that was the peak. I don't know how.
I know. Like, how am I going to top that?
Yeah, how do you top that?
God, I love him. God, I love him, man.
Well, Brian might call back. You never know. He might call back.
I really do. There's nobody. Oh, Brian. Thank you, Brian. I haven't had that. Thank you. That put me in a really good mood. Yeah, let's give a round of applause for Brian. He's right, man. Where did Surfer go? Surfer crashed out of here too?
I think either his phone or internet crashed or something. I don't know.
If you're in the chat now, okay, before I start the stream, if you're in the chat now, stop bothering that account on Twitter.
Yes.
Okay.
Don't bother that account.
It's clearly a troll. It's clearly a black Russian man. It is not Brian. I disavow anybody fucking with that account on Twitter, especially Shamu or any of these other people screaming at that account, bothering Brian on Discord about it. Don't do that.
Where'd Brian go, Persip?
Brian
he had to go spend time with his family, buddy.
Yes, Brian has other obligations.
I thought maybe you refused to apologize to him and you were egging on that other account.
I don't even the irony is I don't even respond to the other account. Like, I don't even follow this other account. I've been trying to be really good. I promise, Squire. And, you know, I do love Brian. There's nobody that could come in and give me that amount of joy.
See, that's true.
Yeah.
Brian 1 in the chat says Brian actually has a life. Oh.
Yeah, I know, right? I mean, clearly, I don't have a life, so I gotta do this stuff.
Look at all these Brian chads in the chat. They're just like, you know.
Okay, but on a real note, Persip,
Yeah.
you think the account actually is Brian or no?
I'm not commenting on it. You know what? I'll give Brian the W on this one. I'm not even going to comment on it.
You're learning. Just
clearly it's not Brian. It's a troll that clearly is a troll, is somebody who's impersonating Brian, has seen his streams. Okay. It's seen that Brian was feuding with people like Dark Ninja and Ralph and SO Shaggy and all these various people. And it just is imitating Brian to make it look like it is Brian, but it's clearly not. And we stand with Brian. The chat stands with Brian.
Yeah.
So now let's get into this white trash affair. Are you prepared for the white trash affair?
Was that not the white trash
affair?
No, that was not the white trash affair. Now we're getting into the white trash affair.
Let's fucking go.
What's the white trash affair tonight then?
Yes, Stone Mexican Guy. That account, I'm going to be very mad at you, Stone Mexican Guy, if you keep fighting with that account on Twitter. You might catch a ban because Brian is laying down the law. That is not Brian.
Yeah, that's not Brian. See, Persip went around and told everyone.
Yeah.
And that's why everyone thinks.
Nobody organically thinks that that's Brian or anything.
And the guy's a troll, so the guy just leaned into it. It was like,
clearly,
all right,
this
fine,
is all my fault. Just completely derailed. Okay.
Yeah.
So
what were we talking about? I don't even fucking know.
Yeah, I don't know. I've lost my train of thought. Brian came in right before the show to do that and delayed us like 10 minutes.
All I see is like a very fat woman and a bald dude.
So if you don't know, you're gonna know. The Vickers are at it again.
Oh no.
The white trash affair. Oh, we have a Walulu says, you're blackpilling. Bry's blowing Persip out on live stream and you're blackpilling. This is for Bry. 1/10 of what you owe him. Well, Brian says thank you, sir.
You better get Brian that $5, buddy.
So now
Better give
I'm
Brian
keeping the
his
$5.
You gotta pay Brian now, buddy.
Oh, and also VHS Archive saying mommy fighting with gay Uncle Brian Woo Woo. Thank you.
No.
Thank you, chat. Pay Brian Persip. Brian owns you. Brian owns this channel.
All right, now chat.
Look
we're
out,
gonna
Fate
need.
Sisters. X Surfer. He'll do blood sports with Shaggy. We're not having Shaggy on it.
We're gonna need like 50 subs. We're gonna need like 50
Pay Brian
subs.
compensation.
Yeah. Brian
$5 or $50. Well, I do owe Brian $50. Press
So now
X
you
to
know,
spit on Persnake.
It's 55 now, buddy. I'm keeping tabs, and that's not even with interest, which I would charge interest if I were Brian.
Well, if this channel ever gets successful, I'll send Brian some money.
How
How about that? Brian has given me so much joy in life, and he really does bring the content every time. I will send Brian money.
It's the least you can do.
There's going to be a lot of interest.
Hey, hold on. Here's the deal. Here's the deal, all right? I'll do one show of you, okay? With no more cucking content. This whole we're not letting the pedophile surfer on and on these surfers. No. You need to keep it real, bro. You guys are cloning my show and acting like cucks, talking about the same shit. Come on now, bro. Let these faggots on and let them yell at each other, right? It's not like your docs. You ain't getting swatted.
Yeah, you gotta pay Brian some royalties, buddy.
What are you? Wait a second, Brian. What are you talking about?
I'm telling you how to fix your show. Your show's been shit.
I thought you don't watch my show.
Well, I am right now. I tuned in to hear you say, we're not having Shaggy on Yell at Surfer. What are you, gay?
I'm not having Shaggy.
I heard, Brian. I heard.
I'm not having Shaggy on. Brian, do not go there with me. What do you want to fucking fight? Now you're pissing me off. What do you want to fight with me now on the show?
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
You know why I won't have Shaggy on my show. And it's directly related to you.
Listen. You get Shaggy on, we know what's going to happen. You're going to yell at him and tell him you're going to beat him in the head with a brick again.
Yeah, why did I say that to him?
Because he's a piece of
shit. Are you really
doing
this, Brian? You're going to fucking piss me off. Now he's pissing me off, Squire.
Hey,
I'm not going to be able to keep my fucking promise now because he's pissing me the fuck off.
Listen, hey, you're trying to entertain the audience, right? I guarantee you the whole audience would be like, get Shaggy on right now because they want to hear you yell.
I'm not going to have Shaggy on because he said vile things about your child, you fucking idiot.
I know, and I would love to see him, repent for his sins somewhere, but either here nor there, it's the audience in your show, right? They want content, not your fucking personal grudges.
I'm trying to do a show about the Vickers, you fucking idiot.
Well, bring on Matthew Vickers.
Bring on Matthew Vickers. Okay.
Remember the other day I was leaving the bar and you guys were streaming and I tried to call PPP to get him on with you so you guys can yell at each other? Why not? Okay. What's the worst that's happened?
I have a PPP can come on anytime. He will
but you can call. Listen, I could call him into this group chat right now and you know it. Why not?
Call him into the group chat. He's not going to pick up.
All right.
Call him
in. He's not going to pick up, buddy.
All right. Yeah, but you know what? The point is like, don't cuck your audience, bro. Like, just give them the content they want. They want the blood sports.
I'm not having Shaggy on my show.
If you get him on,
like, what are you even talking about, Brian? Like, what the fuck are you even saying?
I'm telling you that
I'm going to have Brian on so he can say vile things about your kids, you fucking idiot.
This isn't my show.
So you can call me up and scream at me about how I'm ruining your fucking life? Are you fucking for real? You're going to come on and press me about this stupid fucking bullshit?
Bro, you guys did a lot of terrible things to me, but this isn't my show and this isn't my audience.
Yeah, so you can go,
all right, hold on. Let me ask you this, bro. You guys hosted like videos claiming like I'm fucking friends and on my wife. And you did all this terrible shit with Godwinson, right? But the crossing the line is bringing on Shaggy the pedophile. Like, are you serious, bro? You have no morals. Just bring him on and do your show.
Yeah, I do have morals, Brian. I would never let anybody on my show like that.
No, you don't. No, you don't, bro. What?
I mean, you have no morals.
You defend Ralph. You told I don't have morals?
No,
really?
You don't have any morals.
Really?
No.
Okay.
You're pissing me off. By even suggesting that shows how bankrupt you are in the
It's not my
in
show.
the plane
I'm
of
telling
morality.
You, your
Okay.
Audience, get Shaggy on.
Shaggy,
right
come
here.
on, so he can press me about my family. Okay,
I'm not going to be here for that, you idiot. I don't want to talk
I don't
to Shaggy.
want him on my show.
Okay, well then you're just cucking your content.
Yeah, okay. I could cuck my fucking content if I want to, Brian.
That's true.
I don't know. On my take, I don't like platforming pedophiles. That's my take.
Let me have a pedophile on.
That's my take.
I mean, you got Ralph on. What? He calls me a pedophile.
I'm not this account who says that every day on Twitter.
Well, you just got
my
blown out
account is bad. You got blown out. Look, this account is suspended.
Look at your chat. Look at your chat right now, idiot. Look, how excited are they right now?
I'm sure they're very excited, Brian.
Right. Do you not understand it yet? Is it not clicking? Is 2 and 2 equal 4 or not? This is how you're supposed to run the show.
Dying to be the center of attention yet again.
Well, anywhere between the range of 3 and 5, depending how you round your 2s.
All right. Well, look, that's my advice. I'm trying to tell you how to run your show better, but you don't like it. You're taking it personally. So I apologize.
We just get a bunch? Let's get a bunch of retards.
That was the most retarded. I have to say, Brian. Brian, that was the most retarded fucking thing that you could have possibly said. Why you would come back and fucking say the most retarded? My mind is blown by how retarded your thought process is.
You okay, Dad? It'll be all right, Dad. Go get another beer.
Well, you need a fucking father because you don't have any fucking brains. You need somebody to talk fucking sense to you, and then you get all pissed off when somebody actually tries to be your friend and say, Brian, that is retarded. You are a retard.
You're not my friend. I'm not retarded either, bro. I'm telling you, this is how the show runs. You don't know how to run a sector show. That's fine. Yeah. But that's what
you know how to run a sector show. I mean, that worked out real well for you, Brian.
It did, didn't it?
Worked
People
out
loved
real,
it.
It worked out real well for you every time.
You got Sam True and other people aping my own show, bro. It's very flattering. But yeah, I do. I think I know what I'm talking about with the sector shit. You're not me, Persip. It's not personal for you because it's not your kids, right? But it's your show. You want to entertain your audience for content?
It's not my kids, and I'm more offended than you are. You're fucked in the head, bro.
This isn't about me, you stupid retard. It's about you and your audience and your show. I'm not going to be here for it.
I don't want that kind of audience here, Brian. I don't want somebody who is going to be... Where do I come from? Where the fuck do you come from? Like, what kind of logic do you have?
But Persip, you are a Kiwi farmer who started streaming and got into this. You are the sector. Do you not understand that? Your audience is the sector. That's what they want. You stream a Godwinson, PPP. You cover Worski. You hang out with Ralph. You have Surfer right here. That's what they want. Do you not get that? It's just, look, it's your show. You're going to do what you want. I'm just telling you, if you want a bigger audience and you want to have a good time.
I'm telling you, Brian, just stop it. This is the most retarded. Just say, I was just trying to press you on the stream, and whatever I just said was retarded.
Well, I'm not going to say that.
You should really say, Brian, you should really fucking say that and just stop it. Because what you just said, just say you were fucking with me and you were trying to come up with a way to press me, and that was retarded to say. Just say that, and we'll move on from it. Because you have blown my fucking mind on how retarded.
You should bring people on and do internet blood sports that fucks you up.
This is not internet blood sports. This is a guy that came on my show who said that he wanted to do like
terrible shit to my children.
Yeah.
And I hope.
And I said he will never come on my show again.
You're not me.
And then you come on my show and scream, why don't I have him on to do it again?
Listen, Persip, you and many other people who said they were my friends have already crossed the line. I don't give a fuck what you do on your show. It's your show.
Because
I'm not running.
I cross the line because you do and say retarded shit like this all the time.
I don't talk to you anymore, Persip, so you don't even know
You're talking to me right now, you fucking lunatic.
Yeah, because you called me. You called me 10 minutes before the show started, and I decided to tune in, and you're like, I'm going to cut content. I don't like my audience.
I asked you if you wanted you, Brian, you contacted
How long
me
you been talking
multiple times about wanting to be on a Vickers show.
I have not talked about wanting to
I have screenshots of it, you fucking dipshit.
From when? 6 months ago?
From last week.
That's bullshit.
What, are you collecting screenshots on Brian now?
Of course, he always does. They all do it because they're weirdos.
Hey, holy shit. He's collecting screenshots?
It's
what
crazy,
the fuck?
Look, all I'm saying is, instead of getting offended, you should just run your show and bring Blood Sports back. Bring the sector what they want. You're not docs. There's no reason not to do it. And it's your audience is what they really want is that. They don't want to hear you talk about Vickers and Ralph and DSP for 2 more fucking years, or Kino Casino.
Does the chat really want us? Does the chat really want Blood Sports? Is that true?
Absolutely.
Do we need to do a poll? Do a poll. Let's do a poll.
Why would I have Mormon Shaggy on?
Because he's a piece of shit faggot, and it'd be funny.
Are we gonna bring back the glory days of Blood Sports?
Thank you.
Can we just have just random idiots just scream at each other?
Yes. Hours? That's the point of it. Not you guys acting like women in the bathrooms talking shit about each other on different streams. You fucking pussies. Bring each other on. All of you. You're all bitches.
I asked you to come on 50 times. You wouldn't come
on
my show.
Why would I come on and support your show?
Why would I come on and have blood spots? You need to have blood spots on your show. But I don't come on because I'm a giant pussy. Okay,
all right. You can. So you act like a fucking child. You asked me a legitimate question. I gave you a legitimate answer.
Yeah. Why would you come on? When I've asked you to come on for the last year.
Funny. Because why would I go on to support you? Make it make sense. Give me a good reason why I do that.
Brian. He's got me, Squire. He's got me so pissed off tonight.
So
I did not expect Brian to come on and make the most retarded statement that he could possibly make.
Then fucking unload on him, buddy. If you're that pissed off, just fucking unload on him.
Well, it's retarded, Brian.
All right, it's all
your
retarded,
logic is retarded. Okay, you run around on fucking Discord causing all of these problems. Then you're gonna run to me and cry like you're doing right now, like you don't know what's going on. That's not your Discord account. That's not you on Discord screaming about people. You don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you're just freaking out, dude. I'm not even crying.
You're not crying.
I'm not upset.
You're not upset. What are you you didn't call me and cry about people contacting you about this Twitter account?
Oh, I didn't cry to you, and no, I didn't contact you.
No, what are you doing? What are you doing?
And I said, hey, I don't know what happened. I haven't seen these streams you did. And then I had people DM me.
You haven't seen any of the streams that I did, but you have quoted 50 streams that I did.
What the fuck are you talking about? No, I didn't.
You're screaming that I'm showing this Twitter. How do you know I'm showing this Twitter account unless you're watching my streams, Brian?
You're yapping like a woman. Listen to you. Calm down.
How do you know?
All I said was just, if you're going to do a good show.
I want to know. How do you know that? How do you know it, Brian? How do you know? Because you're not watching?
Monotonous shit you all cover, bro. Bring people on that are friction.
Bring pedophiles on that want to rape my kids. That's going to be content. You're a fucking idiot.
That's not what I said.
That is what you said, you fucking idiot.
No, I didn't say bring on rapists and all that.
That's exactly what you said, you fucking idiot. I'm so pissed off at you right now because I'm trying to make peace with you, and you come and you say this retarded shit, and you know we're on air too, and you come and you say such retarded fucking bullshit, and then you're gonna cry because that's what my pump bombs. I got pump sniffing dogs in my house. Pump sniffing dogs.
Listen to him, Daddy.
Listen to me CP in my fucking phone. I don't want to listen to this stupid bullshit from you. You're fucking nuts. Okay.
I heard Persip. I heard.
This is crazy, dude. You're crashing.
You're crazy. You're crazy.
But I'm not.
Persip, I heard that Brian.
What drugs are you on? What drugs are you on?
I'm not on any drugs. I don't have a criminal record. I don't have a drug history charges. I don't have any of this stuff. You got to stop gaslighting people on the internet. You lie so much. It's unreal. You believe the lies.
I mean, you have to be on fucking drugs to say retarded
I'm not.
shit like that.
I have children and a wife. I don't have any issues like
here
that.
We go.
I have a real career. I don't work at McDonald's. I haven't been off my drugs.
I'm a family man. I'm a family man.
It's the truth.
God save
you can keep LARPing like it's not true because you're like a gay guy.
I hope it's true, Brian. Please. Somebody give this guy some sanity. Please, Lord. I'm saying a prayer right now on the fucking live
You are gay. You can't say a prayer. You got to repent.
Lord, give this man some fucking sanity. Please,
you're a Jewish gay man. You're not even getting close to
Yes, I'm a Jewish gay man. Okay.
You are.
Brian, you're a faggot just as much as I am.
No, I'm not.
You've been with men before.
For 8 years.
Brian, there's hours of audio of you begging for a man's dick pics online. Get a grip.
Person.
Get a grip,
are you really gonna tell
Brian.
Me if I'm gay or not? I think I've beaten the allegations.
You are gay. You've not beaten any allegations. You're never going to beat an allegation.
You'll never have.
You are gay.
Never have me, buddy. You'll never be backshotted by me.
Now, you might have a wife. You might be happily married with your wife.
Yeah, okay, brother. Look, you got to do all these.
But you have lusted after men. You've had sex with men.
You will never have. I've never had sex with a man.
Oh, come, give me a break.
That's just a flat lie. You got proof?
Proof. Post-proof. There is nobody that doubts that you've had sex with a man.
No, prove it. Stop lying and just prove one thing that you said.
Play my sex scene with a man. Yeah, I really have that.
You're a fucking liar. You have no morals. You're like the rest of them. You're no better than Shaggy. That's why I said bring them on, because it don't matter.
Just say you're happily married with your wife and get off the gay shit. All of this I'm not gay shit is such nonsense, Brian.
You're all gonna burn, bro. It doesn't matter.
Okay, you're not gay, but you're asking for men's dick pics.
I'm not asking for no dick pics, asshole.
Okay.
I didn't ask you for one. So stop.
No, we never had that relationship. Thank the Lord. We never had that relationship. You didn't want to rub my furry belly, Brian, but you never had that relationship.
Lifestyle, brother. You're the last guy to be preaching about the Lord.
Okay.
You are.
You're as gay as I am, Brian.
I'm nowhere near you, brother.
So stop it.
Stop it.
This is ridiculous, Brian, with you.
You think
this is so ridiculous with you. Now you're this LARPing Christian man. Okay. Being gay. Didn't you say you were the? Haven't you already admitted to being gay and saying you're the right kind of gay? Didn't you admit that you had sexual? Didn't you admit that you were flirting with Naked Ape?
What? We're not.
It's all documented. You fucking lunatic.
You weren't even present or around to be.
So that didn't happen.
We're talking about right now. That is like 8 to 10 years ago. Let's talk about now.
Okay, so you lusted after men 8 to 10 years ago, so that means that it never happened. That you never had any gay inclinations for anybody. Are you for real?
I don't have any inclinations. I've been married for 8 years.
Then you're going to talk about me being gay?
You are gay.
You are gay. You're gay. You're as gay as I am. Get over it.
I'm not going to get over something that's not true.
You might have repented to the Lord.
I am married. I have sex with my wife literally every single night. You are wrong.
Too much information.
You have got to stop lying to people.
I believe that you love your wife. I believe you love your wife.
You are just wrong. You are delusional. You believe the shit you spew. Your ego is out of control. You can't even admit when you're wrong. You have to spin narratives about reality.
So what do you want me to do? What's wrong now that you were never gay and you never lusted after men? Was that totally fictitious as well?
You cannot admit when you're at fault. You are a narcissist.
So AI. So this is the reality with the Brian lusting after.
There is no reality. You're just a narcissist.
It was AI, Brian. It was all fake. It was a deep fake. Brian never admitted to sexting with Naked Ape or other men or asking for Danny's dick pics.
That's not what I said. Bro,
You
you don't
did
even
say
know
that.
me 10 years ago, 8 years ago. I did a lot of crazy drugs and booze and stupid shit.
So when you're crazy and on drugs, you just so happen to want to have sex with men.
But I got out of a relationship with a woman that killed my dog.
Oh my God! Here we go.
Shut up.
Sarah being gunpoint and tried to kill my dog,
You're talking about
people's
real life like you know them. You don't know shit about me, bro.
Here we go.
I was in a terrible relationship.
I understand that Sarah was crazy.
I got out of that with not seeing my friends in real life.
That's my fault that you dated a crazy Middle Eastern bitch and she was crazy.
You're not to stop talking. A real heterosexual man's talking to you. Sit down,
real heterosexual. Brian, you are gay, Brian. Real heterosexual, my ass.
You didn't know me 8 years ago. You didn't know me 10 years ago.
You have a fucking nose ring and a man bun. Come back to reality, Brian.
God is great and he forgives. But you are a gay, hedonistic faggot.
I'm a gay, hedonistic faggot. I have no morals.
And acts like a woman.
I have no morals because I won't have Mormon Shaggy on my show.
No, because
I have no morals because I won't have Mormon Shaggy on my show because when he came on, he said vile fucking shit, and I wanted to beat him in the head. I literally wanted to kill this guy because I was so disgusted by what he was saying about Brian and his family, and that makes me a bad person.
Yeah, because you're not my friend. You're
a fucking Looney Tune, Brian.
No, I'm not crazy.
You're a fucking Looney Tune. You are cuckoo for fucking Cocoa Puffs.
Hey, listen, bro. Let's bring this down because you're nuts. You want to make shit personal all the time. I couldn't have the career I have, the family I have, the job. I couldn't pay the bills I have with the description that you and your gay ass homosexual.
Cuckoo for Coco. That makes you even crazier that you have a career and a nice family and you do this retarded shit every day. That makes you look more mentally ill. Don't you understand that makes you look more mentally ill? That you have things to actually lose? You're not a meth head sitting in Discord, that you actually have a nice family and a good job, and you're up to this stupid shit every day, and I've been fighting with you for 5 years about your retarded fucking behavior, Brian.
You're nuts, bro. You don't even know what I'm doing. I'm playing.
You don't even know what I'm doing. I know what you're doing. You're doing retarded shit all
What am I doing? What am I doing, Persip? Tell me.
You're in Discord servers, fighting with people. Now you've come on my show saying, why don't I have Mormon Shaggy on? You're a pussy. You should have Mormon Shaggy on to say vile things about my family. You're a pussy. And you won't even admit that is retarded.
You're making everything so personal. It has to be right to the needle point every time.
It is personal. It's personal between me and you because you do retarded
it's not personal.
shit.
You make shit personal because you're a piece of shit.
Who has been nicer to you than Godwinson, Squire, and I in your entire fucking life? And Blackface Kermit, who has been nicer to you over the years than the 4 of us?
You've stuck knife after knife in my back. And you
stuck knives in my fucking back and ran around and threw my name around for your retarded antics, and I tolerated it for years. Until you started running around saying Godwinson was a drug addict, fucking prostitutes in hotel rooms, and he abandoned his children.
Hey, no one cares.
So you opened it up. I finished it. You lost.
I don't care.
Be upset about it like the little pussy you are. Okay? You got ran off because you opened your fat fucking mouth again.
You faggots were swatting and doxing my family.
Swatting and doxing you. Brian.
You were claiming I'm cheating on my wife. You tried to ruin my marriage. You tried to take my job.
The gang stalkers, the anonymous people in the trees are swatting and doxing you, you fucking lunatic.
If you're gonna fucking lie and keep lying about it,
you have delusions of grandeur.
And I'll pull the trigger, pussy. How about that?
You've already threatened to kill me multiple times. I don't give a shit. You're not gonna do shit, Brian.
I'll find one day. Keep lying. Keep lying.
Keep lying. This isn't all shit that you have done.
I'll fucking kill you. Think I won't. Think I won't come down there? Keep fucking with me,
Brian. You're not going to do shit. I will beat the fuck out of you, Brian. Okay? You're a keyboard fucking warrior. Okay? You're a keyboard fucking warrior. You're up to this stupid fucking bullshit on Discord all day. And then when push comes to shove, you're crying. You're coping. I don't want to hear your fucking bullshit. Now, I want you to say this was a retarded conversation.
No.
This was a retarded thing to come on your show and do.
I'll show you crazy. I'll fucking kill you.
Oh, now you're going to fucking kill me. Well, go a fucking head, Brian. You fucking lunatic. You're a fucking lunatic,
I'll put a gun in your mouth before the trigger.
You're cuckoo for fucking Cocoa Puffs.
That's what you
think. And I'm the only person who has ever actually sat down and talked sense to you
you're not the only
instead
person.
of laughing in your face and saying and egging you on to keep doing this retarded fucking behavior.
This is what you think. You think I'm like this, so I'm just going to
act
like
like this. You're doing it right now. And for some reason, you're doing this in front of a live audience. I don't know why you're doing it, but you're doing it.
You have painted me to be a monster. So yeah, I will fucking kill you.
I painted you to be a monster.
Yeah, you want to hear me say evil, vile shit. You want me to sound unhinged because you're a gaslighting piece of shit.
You said it on your own, you fucking idiot.
Yeah,
I didn't encourage you to say what you said.
That's what you want. That's what you want.
I wanted you to come on and say to have Mormon Shaggy on my show.
I wanted you to have an entertaining show and not this boring shit because you can't run a show. Just like the rest of them. Because you're all pussies who won't talk to each other. But you want to make it personal.
You wouldn't talk to me. You're a pussy, Brian. You wouldn't call into my show because you're a pussy. Because you know if you get in a call with me, I'm going to blow your ass out just like I've done every fucking time for 5 years, and you run away with your tail in between your fucking legs, and you hide for 3 fucking months.
I'm done.
Just like you're going to do after this.
I don't stream anymore because I
have blown your ass out for 5 years just like this every fucking time, and I will continue to do it because you are fucking cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
And you can pay me after this for how much entertainment you're getting.
This isn't even about entertainment anymore. You think I even remember we're on a live stream anymore? I think you're just fucking retarded, and I want to fucking strangle you right now because you're a fucking idiot.
Think I care what your audience thinks? You guys think I'm some crazy Satanist, so yeah, I'll just say crazy shit because you believe it. Because you're all idiots. So yeah, I'll blow your brains out, Persip. I'll come down in Brooklyn and beat you to death. That's what you want to hear? You don't give a fuck about your audience. You don't care. This is all real to you. This is what matters to you. You are so tied into this. This is your life.
We'll come, Brian. We'll see.
And I'll pray every day.
We'll see. I will smack the shit out of your fat man bun looking ass. Okay.
This is all that matters.
And I will embarrass you like I have embarrassed you for the last 5 fucking years.
When the camera is off.
Just come. Just come. I will slap the shit out of you, Brian, because you're a fucking retard. Maybe I will slap some fucking sense into you.
You want to do shit to me.
Okay, you want to talk about coming to my house?
Yeah, I'm gonna come on down there and blow your brains out.
I will slap your fat fucking ass on the ground with your man bun flopping all around. I'll rip that fucking gay ass nose ring out of your nose.
Okay.
And I'll slap the gay out of you too. You want to really be straight? Okay.
Well, God's already fixed all that. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, brother. It sounds like God really fixed the problem, Brian.
It did.
It sounds like God really fixed that fucking problem.
Persip, I'm just reflecting the same energy you got, brother. I'm entertaining your audience because you won't do it.
Okay. I'm mental. Serious.
I'm not. I'm literally
absolute mental case. I can't even believe that you did this.
You want to know why?
I am. My disappointment in you.
Hold on with me.
Is beyond. It's beyond. My disappointment in you right now is beyond anything. This is why, Squire. This is why I can't fucking contain myself with him, because he's so retarded.
Oh my God, Squire's not going to help you. Just listen.
Squire's laughing hysterical on the floor right now.
Listen, just Calm down.
No, this is a very serious argument.
Exactly. Squire's already on the same boat as me. Look, I'm just matching your energy because the audience enjoys it. I don't mean anything I'm saying, Persip. I'm just trying to entertain your chat. This is what they want.
Well, you really pissed me the fuck off with this one.
Because you take this too serious.
You really pissed me the fuck off with this stuff.
It's an internet bullshit. These people don't matter. This doesn't matter, Persip.
It doesn't matter. This is between me and you, Brian.
Brother.
It's not about anything else.
Listen to me.
That you would say something this fucking dumb on a live stream.
Listen to me. Just hear me out, brother.
This is about me and you and me actually trying to talk fucking sense to you for 5 fucking years. And you still don't fucking get it.
You're too involved. It's all real to you,
No, it's not about... It's about the real life stuff, Brian. It's about the real life stuff. It's not about... I don't bring my personal business onto my live streams.
Kind to one another, tender-hearted, forgiving one another. As God in Christ has forgiven you, brother. Hear me out.
Okay.
This isn't real. This is just internet shit. The chat doesn't matter. Wire gets it. I'm just matching your energy. I don't mean anything I said.
Oh, thank the Lord. Well, okay.
Forgive me.
Brian doesn't mean anything he said.
Forgive me. I forgive you.
Okay. I forgive you too,
Brian. Try it.
In Jesus' name, I forgive you.
No, mean it. Don't just say it.
I mean it.
You know what matters? You know what matters? When the camera and shit, all this goes off, what matters is you and your shit in your real life. These faggots, these sack of shits, they don't matter. They need Jesus as much as anyone else. But this can't be real for you, brother. It's all a gag. I'm not going to come on there and shoot you. I'm just fucking with you. I'm just matching your energy. I'm just playing around. I'm not crazy. I'm just telling you that you need to find God. You need to figure this shit out. I love you.
So Relax. So all of this was just a bit to really rile me the fuck up. Okay. Well, you succeeded.
Look at the audience.
You succeeded.
Stop. Look at the audience. How happy they are. They love this. They're going to talk about it.
I'm not even looking at the audience right now.
But that's
all right.
Your show.
So we'll go through.
Your show is
Spartacus. I'm gay for $5. Okay. Brian, the king of POG content, deserves this money, unlike you, who sweeps away good content like a Jan.
Yeah, but look, don't read the money. The money is not what's important.
Well, I'm reading. I'm going to read the chat now. I just saw those were at the top of the thing.
I bet you they're all entertained. They're jumping. They're probably...
Brian just came on to share his gospel.
But the chat loves it. This is what they want. How many
Brian has gone from threatening to kill Persip to this. In Jesus we love. Forgive Bri. Call him gay.
The chat loves it. But you know what?
Persip needs to change his tampon. Brian has rejected us. It's fucking tough.
So, how many viewers you got?
Let's talk about... I don't even know,
viewers.
Brian. I got 155 right now, which is not even that great. There should have been more.
It's not that great? You usually only get about 180.
No, I've gotten up to 400 on this channel. Let's see.
Once or twice.
Welcome to the Brian Zone. Brian is king. Brian is king. A lot of Brian is king. Pick the Persian.
Yeah, because this is the point. Look, the chat is
Play the Medicare stream.
Play the Medicare stream.
Most sane, normal Christian man. Stone Mexican guy says, Brian is afraid of me. He fears me. Why are you hiding from me, Bri?
Yes, of course. The chat is entertaining. You know, look, if you don't listen to me,
Brian is the snake charmer.
All right. We got the point. You get the point.
Yes.
If you don't listen to me on this, Ralph has said himself, it's like wrestling, right? You got to heal. You got these things. It doesn't have to be real. You're not Doc's Persip. None of this shit has to be personal for you. Okay? I'm sorry if I offended you. I just wanted to entertain your chat.
Okay. Right.
They wanted a battle. Of course, I wouldn't let that
got a battle. You really got me good this time, Brian. Like you always do. Well, now the chat is privy to the conversations off the air.
It's not privy. We don't do this all the time. This was for your chat, and you know that. Now don't
okay, sure. That's totally true.
You all right. You want to fuck with me? Fair enough. You want to fuck with the chat? That's fine.
All right.
But yeah, there's no way to tell you to bring Shaggy on. I want him to go on that boat so he drowns.
Okay, good. That's what I want to hear.
Yes. But I thought it'd be funny to piss you off.
Well, you did. You really pissed me off.
Well, you asked me to come on your show.
Got a real. That was real reaction. That was real Persip there, not phony Persip on a live stream.
You feel better, right? You feel better. You got all that anger out of you. You feel
yes, good? I do feel better.
There you go. See? Yeah. See.
Yes.
See, it's not so bad.
All right. Can we do this Vickers stream now? Can I take a piss and then we're going to do the Vickers stream? Are you going to leave now?
I honestly, God, really do have to.
Of course.
I really do. Before you go, Brian.
Yeah.
Take on the Vickers. All the current shit.
It's a possibility I'd come on if I'm not hanging out with my buddies from work tonight. Okay, I might come on. I can't guarantee it.
Okay.
Is that fair? Is that fair enough for you?
That's perfectly fair, Brian. Okay.
Yeah. Because I have.
I love you, Brian.
I'm not mad at you. I'm not. Look, I forgave you. I really meant it. I'm just trying to entertain your audience. I'm not going to come to you.
I forgive you too. I love you too. Okay. All right. Bye.
Now, what were you saying? I forgive. Here, you know what? I'll make it even more real. I apologize, Ethan, Oliver, Ralph, for the things that I've done over the years. It was wrong of me to do and petty. Most of the stuff I did was out of malicious intent. I didn't mean it. Go with God. I hope the best for you and your son and your daughter.
Okay.
I'm not who you say I am. I just do this shit for the show.
Okay.
That's it. Same to you, Shamu. I apologize about the mean jokes. I appreciate you giving me the foyer to my father.
It's all love. Now we have to get it's all love, and now I got to get into this absolute absolute trash fire disgustingness.
All right. Well, I honestly have to go because I've got the wife and them waiting. So I went out downstairs to have this holler match with you and have a good time. So, anyways, I might come on later. It depends. Maybe around 9:30.
Okay, bye.
Well, what were you going to say, Squire?
I was going to say, at least give a quick take on your on the Vickers stuff.
Oh, that's real simple. If I had my cowboy hat on and I could do another AC/DC song in my car, I would tell him to bring that clown pussy to my house and try to serve me again with the other 100 anonymous users that he threatened to do. And I hope to God that Matthew is reaping the karma that he so richly deserves. He's a sack of shit. He really is shining here on everything he's done. You know, I think that Ralph Mail win with the $500. What was it? He won like $500 or something. It was like $50,000 lawsuit, and Ralph only had to pay like $500 after like a year, right?
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
Yes.
Is that right?
Yeah, it was something like that. Yeah, it was something like that.
Or his wife or whatever. I have no fucking idea. But the downside is. You know, this is kind of how baby mama drama is, right? I can only imagine what the next, 17, 18 years is going to look like. But, I guess you're in for the ride. It's not like Vickers is going to die anytime soon. So you guys will have plenty of content to stream about over the coming years.
Yeah, well, I hope it ends.
It never will.
I was the first person to cover the Vickers, so I have to maintain the coverage.
Him and Johnny will never stop. They're scheming all the way to the bank. This is a guy who framed a bloody T-shirt, right?
Yes, it's true.
He's a psycho. If he could dox like me, you, Shamu, all those guys that shit on him, everybody.
I do need to smoke. I have to take a break after this and smoke a cigarette and read.
Yeah. All right, I gotta go. That's the hot take, Squire. Fuck Vickers.
I think I'm gonna let Squire take over for a minute. I'm gonna take a piss.
Yeah, I can.
Gonna get a cigarette. Gonna get my blood pressure down.
Enjoy your show. You guys get the rare. You get one a year. You get one Brian fight a year.
Brian is a treasure.
There you go. All right, everybody.
Only two people could bring that one out of me, and the other one runs at the mention of my name. He runs because he knows. He knows.
You know what's going to be great about this? Here's the 40 chess. You ready for this?
I mean, you asked why Ashton will never call in. Why Ashton will never pick up a call from me.
This is why I said it, okay? Because Shaggy's retarded. So Shamu tried to get Shaggy to stream again, and I was like, that's not a bad idea. That'd be some funny content, right? So I thought if I came in here while Surfer was here and bring that up, I thought that would set you off and get it really going. So now Shaggy's definitely going to stream.
Well, we won't be covering it, but okay.
Yeah, you don't have to cover it, but he'll stream and people who enjoy it will like it.
All right. Sure. I'm sure there'll be people who enjoy that.
If he drowns on the boat, it'll be just fine.
Good luck to those people. I pray to Jesus Christ for those people, okay?
Shout out to Bronx Beat.
Shout out to Bronx Beat.
Bronx Beat is a king. Shout out to the boys.
You're still kicking Bronx Beats ass and what is
yeah,
it called?
That's what I'm saying. Like you're like, I know what you're doing, and I'm like playing Rocket League and fucking Marvel Rivals. League. Like I ain't doing shit, brother. Yeah, I was about to say shout out to the Rocket League boys over there, the champs. Shout out Brian Holloman. What's going on in North Carolina? Shout out, boys.
Shout out to Brian Holloman.
Let's go. All right, for real though, I gotta go.
All right, Brian.
All right, God bless you, Brian.
Oh, yeah, you too, boys. Everybody have a good Lent, for real though. Everybody have a good Lent.
Oh yeah.
Your alms. This is kind of part of my alms, so I thought I'd entertain the chat. You guys have good.
What have you given up for Lent, Brian?
Actually, that's so I've been fasting pretty well. We just had fish, but there was two things I gave up. One was junk food, and then the other thing was buying trading cards because I've been going to local game stores and playing in tournaments and stuff. It's been a lot of fun, and I'm like, I've gotten crazy with buying cards, so I'm like, I got to slow down and stop building decks. So it's been a lot of fun. But anyways, yeah, that's basically it.
Okay.
So, and I've been doing I just did a food drive not too long ago for my church, so it wasn't too bad.
Nice.
Yeah. So, anyways, cool. You guys have good. I really have to go now. I'll try to come back.
Right.
Take care.
Yeah, I'll try to be back at 9:30 if it doesn't pan out with the boys at work.
All right, sounds good. All
right, see ya.
Yep, see ya. Wow. What just happened?
I give it to Brian. He knows how to get me, man. I mean, he just knows.
That's the saddest part is you guys have had way bigger blow-ups in private.
Oh, they don't even know. Oh, don't even say. Like Brian said, this is just for the air. There hasn't been way worse than that.
Oh, man.
All right.
You
take over for a minute, Squire.
You do whatever the fuck you gotta do.
I gotta take a piss, get some coffee, and take a little smoke a cig.
I'll read the chat, I guess, or something.
And then I gotta recollect myself because I don't even remember what we were even doing. I don't even remember.
I'm almost wondering if we should end this stream and then restart it. That way, if this gets flagged down from the death threats, I don't know. Maybe we just.
Well, there were no death threats from me.
That's true. All right, fuck it. Let's just keep going. We'll keep going.
But I do kind of agree with you. Let me just collect myself for a minute.
Go have a thought. I'll read the chat. Okay. The chat. Hello,
right, let me give you some music here.
Hello, Sriracha. Oh shit, Sriracha. I haven't seen that name in a while. Hello, everyone. Call Josh Moon. That's not happening.
Call Josh.
Yeah, Moon. I saw Big Dad Giga Chat. Did you really have to go to the hospital? That fucking sucks, bro. Holy shit.
That does suck.
Let's see. What else we got? Have some boxed wine. Yeah, there you go, buddy. Get RFK on. Persip's gonna go smell the socks he stole from PPP. Oh, that's fucking nasty, bro. That ain't happening. It's not a threat, it was a promise. That's true. Yeah, I mean, it was. I wasn't expecting that to happen, boys. I didn't know that Brian and Persip were gonna have that little spat there. That was pretty keen. I'm not gonna lie. We need to have a bring back of that 2018 vibe. You know, the frickin' Kumite IBS, the peak. That was some good IBS. JMK wants on. Oh fuck, we need JMK back. That's who we need. Godwinson's still in rehab. Yeah, it's been a tough go, you know. He got in the K-hole pretty deep, so we got to pull him out. We've been working on it, boys. Let's see. Shrek, so that's cruel, buddy. Don't say that about Person. The fucking Gamer Walker. That's so true, Keto. I miss the blood as well. It was peak, but it became oversaturated because everyone started doing it. Even shitty channels that got 2 viewers would fucking do blood sports, and it was too much. Too many people were doing it. They made it lame. enter the K-hole in the Brian zone. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. That would be bad. Hello, who's this? Did someone just join the call? I can't tell. Whatever. Okay.
I couldn't help but notice Brian forgot to shout out his other channel.
Yeah, I noticed that too. Like, everyone knows that Brian is actually Kill Kino Casino on Twitter. And has
very weird how we're never on stream at the same time.
That is true. I'm very curious. Okay. Now,
strange, isn't it?
This is getting strange. There's only one way that Brian can prove that he's actually not Kill Kino Casinos by calling in right now.
Right now, it would have to be right this second. But as we know, Brian wants to go hang out with his friends.
Oh my god, is this Kill Kino Casino?
Persip, I'm back, Persip!
Oh my gosh. I have to say, this is probably the best show I've ever done. Oh, man. Okay.
2025. The sector's
You
back.
want to fight? You son of a bitch.
Fuck you, Persip. My family's on the line.
Oh, man. All right. Are you ready to get into this Vickers stuff?
The what?
Oh, yeah, I know. The what?
I don't remember what the fuck we were. You're just like, you want to stream. I'm like, yeah, as long as I don't have to do anything.
All right. I need like the Jerry theme here, like the real one, the raunchy one.
The real one. Oh shit!
All right, welcome.
Yeah, it was real weird that it was just enough time for me to log into my other account.
Well, Brian said he might be coming back, so I do vape. So, all right, now.
You feeling better, buddy? Did you get it all out of your system there?
For now.
Until Brian comes back and gaslight 2 more.
For now. You know I could go like that for 4 hours. I could outlast the Bri. Squire knows I got stamina for fucking days. I could do that for hours. Even Brian.
I've heard them scream at each other for like over a few hours, yeah. I've heard it.
Oh, I'm sure you and Brian could go at each other for hours.
That's why Ashton experienced that once. Just one time, and he will not, if you notice, he will run from any call. He will not get on a call with me. That's why Ralph, when he brought up my name, he was gone in 15 seconds.
Yes.
Because when I'm invested in something, I really do get a little crazy. Anyway, I apologize for that bout of insanity that I had there. We're going to be going into the Vickers. Now, the Vickers have continued this white trash affair for how many years now? 5 years almost?
Yeah. It's been over 5 years, I think.
Well, now the Vickers have turned on each other. They're filing lawsuits. We covered Vickers' lawsuits against his wife, but now we're going to cover Feifei, who's gotten involved in the legal argument and has claimed that her mother has actually been the one that's abusing her, even though when we were first introduced to Faith, it was her father that was the abuser. But now it's her mother. And you will see all of the same narrative just flipped onto her mother because Daddy pulled the rent check or whatever he did, whatever funding he's sending her, he pulled it away and he said, "You gotta side with me against Mommy, you and your brother, if you want any cash. If you want to stay home and not have a job and continue this crusade against Ralph, you got to turn on your mother too." And they went right ahead with it. They went right for it. They had to be involved. And here we are. Are you ready to get into it? Can you all see my screen?
Yeah, so do you want to just start screaming at each other again?
Oh my God, I've got 50,000 messages. I can't even read them. I can't derail myself. I apologize to anybody who's trying to contact me right now, but my brain is... Okay, let's get into it.
You're sounding a little rattled there, bud.
Yeah, well, Brian can do that to me. Squire knows that well. Okay, now, here we have our DV complaint, our request for a domestic restraining order from Faith herself. She's now 23 years old, but she's going to go into claims when she was 15 about how her mother abused her. Okay. So, order not to abuse. Now, what would you consider abuse of a 23-year-old adult person who's your child? Can we get like a bit of a baseline here?
Grounding, taking away their Discord privileges.
Yeah, but I know, but she's 23 years old. So, like,
well, that's what he was doing when she was 18. So.
As an adult person, what would cause you to take a restraining order against your parents? The woman who gave birth to you at 23 years old, and you have a child yourself.
Drugs.
Drugs, I guess.
Perhaps.
Yeah. Squire, what do you think?
Seething hatred for Ethan Ralph. RDS, Ralph Derangement Syndrome, perhaps.
Ralph Derangement Syndrome. Well, yes, that seems to be the main motivation for filing this lawsuit, is Ralph Derangement. Threat of homelessness. Well, yeah, that's a good point. Threat of homelessness because you don't want to get a job and you need daddy to pay the bills. I guess that would be a motivation to take out a restraining order against your mother. Not for me personally, I would just get a job. But, you know, we are talking about like pure white trash, beyond white trash. We need to come up with a new word to define this. Whatever this is, it's beyond white trash. White trash doesn't do it justice, in my opinion.
Perhaps even the threat of Brian Dunn coming to your house and shooting you.
Yes.
Would that be, that might be a good reason.
That might be a reason to take out. Yes, that might be a reason to get a restraining order. Somebody saying they're going to commit a hate crime or shoot you in the head, come to your house and shoot you in the head. Yes, I think that would be a legitimate reason to file a restraining order. But I don't think Faith's mother is threatening to shoot her in the head. At least that's not her allegation. And as you can see, even the child, she's even taken out a restraining order against her mother for her son. It says, person is violating Alexander's privacy and acting in a manner that could cause him harassment by outside parties. This isn't gonna do that. Her mother clearly is. The person has made clear that they do not care if Xander dies. The person in 2 is the grandmother of Alexander. Person in 2 made the statement in the presence of my father and 3 of my brothers, but she wasn't a party to it, so therefore it's hearsay. But okay,
is this the first time that we're finding out little baby Alexander's full name?
No, we knew it already. They announced it. Ralph announced it on Twitter.
Yeah, but the middle name?
Bryce,
Alexander Bruce.
Yeah, we knew that. She announced it.
Matthew Vickers.
Matthew Vickers.
Here we have the complaint.
Oh my god.
My mother's abusive behavior started roughly in October.
Wait, you didn't read... Wait. Go back. You didn't read the full thing. You didn't read the allegation.
This is the allegation.
No. Where she allegedly says, I don't even care if Xander dies.
I did read that. I just read that.
Do not care if Xander dies.
Dude, I just read that.
I'm sorry.
What do you want, drugs?
Well, you know.
Brian and his alter, they're both on drugs.
You didn't stop and
Okay.
enunciate it.
Yeah, you didn't.
I didn't do it in a voice.
You didn't pause. Yeah,
dark
you didn't do
for
it
me
in the
to do it in a
voice.
So here we go. It's going to be in this. It's going to be in the main complaint anyway.
You need to inject some more energy, Persip. You know.
I know, Persip. What the fuck?
Like after that intro, like I can't even.
I know it was so high energy. How do I even top that? Well,
exactly.
Only Brian and
bring
Ashton
me back in. Bring us back
energy.
into the stream, Persip.
You done doing blood sport? Your fry, Persip?
No, we're back. We're back, Surfer.
Yes, it's all love now, sir.
Bri is back. Don't worry.
Round 2.
All right. Well, Surfer is going to join us for Pro Se Court.
Pro Se Court.
The document. Listen.
The verdict is Persip.
Can you read this in the voice? You got to read this in the voice.
And not apologizing. Persip is guilty.
Guilty.
I accept.
What's the punishment?
I accept Persip's apology.
Thank you, Brian.
Okay.
Now.
I accept him. Go with Christ,
Who wants
Persip.
to read this? Do you want me to read
Go
this?
with Christ, dog. Nigga.
Squire, why don't
nigga, go with Christ.
I told you, buddy, I'm only going to do this stream if I don't have to do anything.
Oh, whatever. Hilton Casino, do you want to read something? Can you give this a little more energy than I am right now?
Persip needs to recharge.
My mother's abusive behavior started roughly in October, September of 2023 after seizing her regularly taking Cymbalta. Her behavior over the past year has become increasingly more hostile, violent, and malicious. My first confrontation with Ariana was in January of 2024, when she came over to my grandmother's house, where I was residing with my son, Xander, at the time. During the evening, after getting into a dispute with my father, Matthew Vickers, I was not present during the dispute and was unable to get the full story of what had happened. So I asked my father, my oldest brother, Ethan Vickers, the second oldest brother, William Vickers, for the context of why Ariana was in such an extreme emotional distress. When she had found out I was in contact with my oldest brother, she began screaming obscenities at me, such as, "You worthless bitch! You're ruining my life!" and even bringing up previous trauma of my own in regards to my ex-abuser. I had sent a short voice memo to my oldest brother Ethan, fearing for my safety as she became increasingly hostile after sending me into an anxiety attack. This led to Ethan coming over and trying to defuse the situation and correct my mother's lies, portray our father as a kidnapper, for taking our minor brothers during their custody drop-off. When she was met with the overwhelming proof that she was being untruthful, she had turned to me and my oldest brother screaming more obscenities and charged me with an open hand. Ethan stepped between me and Ariana, stopping her from physically harming me. Both Ethan and myself and our younger brothers have seen Ariana violently strike my father several times over trivial matters, so he knew what was coming. Ethan firmly told Ariana, "You will not hurt my sister!" In response to his protection, Ariana violently slapped away Ethan's hand, in which he was holding up in protection. From the intense anxiety Ariana had induced, I made the decision for me and my son to stay the night with Ethan and his long-term girlfriend, Fiona Baker, at their residence. But before I left, Ariana insisted on trying to hug me and Ethan, while never actually apologizing for the crime she committed against me. Eventually, I put it aside as she was still the mediator between me and my ex-abuser, Ethan Ralph, whom I have to remain in some contact with due to us sharing our biological child, Xander. My ex-abuser, Ethan Ralph, has been using our communications app.
But stop
talking parents.
She refers to Ralph as her ex-abuser throughout all of this. She has multiple ex-abusers, but she doesn't ever denominate who the ex-abuser is. But there are multiple ex-abusers of Faith. Her mother, I imagine, is her current abuser. It's her mother. Even though her father she wrote essays upon essays about how her father was her abuser. Now it's her mother. For cash. Go ahead.
Okay. Sorry, I gotta get the voice back.
My ex-abuser, Ethan Ralph, had been using our communications app Talking Parents to amp up his verbal abuse, which had caused me extreme anxiety and distress due to my post-traumatic stress disorder as a result of his abuse and convicted sex offense against me. My mother, who had been one of my primary emotional support sources at this point, was with me during the hearing in regards to new communication methods. And the judge asked my mother to become the mediator of both parties agreed. My mother was to give short and brief updates from me to Mr. Ralph, my abuser, once a week. Just notifying him that our son was fine. Her sole responsibility in this role was to say nothing more or less than I told her to communicate, and to do the same for Mr. Ralph unless Mr. Ralph became abusive. And then she could filter the information to correct his misbehavior. I asked her to forward me these emails when she sent them to confirm accuracy in what was supposed to be my communications. But as things increased in intensity between her and my...
Scroll down, Persip.
I gotta go to the next page.
My father during their divorce proceedings, and her emotional state became steadily worse. I became anxious even to message her anymore. Every time I texted her or contacted her, it would without a doubt turn to how horrible my father was. No matter how much I asked her not to be involved. Even when it came to how my ex, Ethan Ralph, a sexual abuser, was stalking my social media again, she found a way to steer the conversation into an unrelated matter regarding her complaints about my father, the rapist, Matthew Vickers. This all finally came to a head in July of 2024 when I decided to fully cut contact with Ariana, my own mother, who birthed me and raised me as a young girl. Ariana had sent me a long text regarding various unverified and unreported criminal accusations using a comment I made at 16 years old about how my father abused me and I was raped on the school bus. As proof
that never happened.
I barely remembered. It never happened, Persip.
It never happened. That was my mother who was the abuser. And the guy who abused me at Disneyland is my boyfriend now, and he's the best guy ever. That never happened either. I have to recreate reality year by year.
Using a comment I had made at 16 years old as proof that I barely remembered, and comparing my father to my own abuser, Ethan Ralph.
I barely remember.
This made me extremely uncomfortable.
I don't remember it, so it didn't happen.
It didn't happen, Persip. I
barely remember all the crazy rape allegations I made when I was 16. This is
new my father for abuse.
This is totally real.
I threatened my father for abuse, but I don't remember.
Excuse me.
I shared these messages with my father. My father, who was my alleged abuser at one point.
Yeah, he was my alleged abuser. But he's my champion now because he pays my rent.
Concern for her slipping
I can't
mental
get a
state
job. I'm 300 pounds.
Because of the lack of the Cymbalta that we were force-feeding her and the accusations she was throwing at him. She found out I had contacted my father, Matthew Vickers, my alleged abuser, and had a complete mental breakdown. That is the best way I can describe her treatment of me and my son. And her rampage for informing my father of her attempted attempts to alienate me and my oldest brother against my father. She claimed that I did not care about her abuse, that I invalidated it, and held her role as mediator as emotional blackmail, something she had done before due to my response time not being as quick as she'd like. This showed to me how little she truly cared for my family and little Alexander's safety. If she was so willing to pull this out as a tool of manipulation.
How dare she try to facilitate my actual visitation agreement with the court? She's supposed to call him bad and refuse to communicate him because Daddy won't pay me unless we shit on Ethan Ralph.
Yes.
Yes. You want me to
Instead
read
of giving in,
go ahead.
You're
doing a great job. You're doing a great job.
Thank you.
Instead of giving in, as I have for months, I simply let her drop the role. I was not going to be held blackmailed in regards to my own child, Alexander Matthew Bruce Vickers. Safety like that because I didn't want to accuse my father of heinous criminal actions that she knew personally affected me without evidence.
Without evidence it doesn't seem like it's personally affecting her at all, but it doesn't matter. Mommy betrayed.
I told her that I was done with her. I was hurt. I was hurt by her actions so carelessly treated me and blocked her number. She in turn lied to my ex-abuser, Ethan Ralph, about why she was no longer the mediator, claiming that this was my doing and I had made a sudden choice to drop her. She, without warning, made Ethan Vickers, the interim mediator.
Okay, so let's go into that. Because you have to have, the mediator is literally appointed by the court. So unless you go through the family court and change who the official mediator is, you have not changed the mediator, Faith. I'm just telling you this. This is a little legal advice here for visitation. You have to go through, contact the guardian ad litem and the judge and make an official change in that order. You cannot just decide on a whim who the mediator is going to be. It has to be approved by the court and it has to be done in the court. Okay, go
on. Sorry, where were we?
For further context.
Ethan had a much stricter schedule and had given singular weekly updates, as was intentionally agreed upon, which made my ex-abuser Ethan Ralph angry. She put both of us in more mental distress dealing with her demands, all eventually leading me to just regain contact and give the weekly updates myself.
Here's the problem with this. First of all, the terms of that agreement would be in a court document. This is why Ruff really needs a lawyer. The terms of that weekly update should have been. It's stipulated it should be stipulated very specifically in the custody order and the visitation order. So, I don't understand why. Why would he have to be on did you go through the court and put him? You can't just decide you're going to put him on a stricter schedule for singular weekly updates?
Well, actually, Persip, you're wrong. This is the Vickers we're talking about. They make their own rules.
Yeah, well, you don't make your own rules. That's not how this works. Just throwing that out there. This is not how that works. You don't make up the rules as you go. You're
the Vickers
taking
crime
Ralph's
family
money. I mean,
does
they're
they
taking
please.
Ralph's money for child support. They have to comply with what comes along with that, or else you're breaking the agreement with the court. And if it was any place else but California, you'd be in really serious trouble. But you're in California, so they tolerate white trash annex like this. But in any other state, there would be serious repercussions for this. But okay, so go on.
My ex-abuser also confirmed that she had told him this was my doing. My ex-abuser, Ethan Oliver Ralph. He raped me. He beat me. For months, I did my best to make this work and make a peaceful environment. He released a sex tape that I willingly filmed. It's actually his property due to copyright.
I actually looked at the camera and smiled.
That's a copyright dispute.
I looked at the camera and smiled, and my daddy made a Pornhub account and immediately downloaded and archived it.
I was twerking on it. I was doing tricks on it, but I didn't consent. It was rape. I didn't consent.
I don't know how it happened.
For months, I did my best to make this work and make a peaceful environment with a man, Ethan Ralph, who repeatedly abused me by releasing my nasty-ass sex tape. I gave weekly short updates. Visitations were scheduled fairly normally, despite circumstances that had worked for a time. This is when Ariana comes back into the picture. My mother, Ariana, who raised me as a child, who pushed me out of her pussy. To both my ex-abusers' confessions, they have been in friendly contact. Whether this is repeated or singular back and forth, it doesn't matter. That now has emboldened my ex-abuser in abusive behaviors again. He's talking about me on stream.
So here she admits she's filing the restraining order because Ariana is having friendly contact with Ralph. Just admitting it right in the order. My mother was trying to actually be nice and do friendly communications, and we can't have that. We don't want that, even though that's compliant with our visitation order, and I do accept the child support. We don't want that. So just admitting to breaking the order in this restraining order, admitting to breaking her visitation agreement. Just
they're saying
that out there.
I'm Timu King of Pole. Timu King of Pole. Okay.
To both my ex. This is when Ariana comes back into the picture.
Who is both my ex-abusers? Now there's two. So now it's to both my ex-abusers' confessions.
Has pushed me. This is when Ariana comes back into the picture.
The way this is written, does she mean multiple people or one person?
I don't know, Persip. I'm going to keep reading.
Okay.
To both my ex-abusers' confessions, my ex-abuser, Matthew Vickers, and my ex-abuser, Ethan Ralph.
And my ex-abuser, my
and
mother.
The rapist on the school bus. The rapist
my
in the front.
Another ex-abuser.
I've been raped over 10 times, Persip.
The
this
school
is not
bus
a joke.
is an ex-abuser as well.
I've been raped, beaten, spit on.
But that never happened. I barely remember it. That's not real anymore.
That has now emboldened my ex-abuser in abusive behaviors again, especially since that friendly contact has involved Ariana breaking free of her Ralph derangement syndrome and sharing personal family information with Mr. Ralph because he just wants to see his child, who is well known for weaponizing information to harass or cause to be...
Next page.
Harass people who do not fall in his favor. I didn't know this. I only had a child with him, but I didn't know this. He's an internet streamer. I knew nothing. I was only 18. Ariana knows this better than anyone, as she has spent several years suffering harassment from Mr. Ralph and his agents, such as the Gator Gamer,
suffering?
Ryan Holloman.
They literally had pictures of Ralph's mother burning in hell as they laughed and called her vile names, and had a complete a council estate guy from the UK beat up Ralph in the street for cash, and then had them send a bloodied shirt internationally to their house, and they framed it and they put it in their living room. But they're being harassed.
Threatened to kill Ethan Ralph to defend my honor, but now she's
a bad
done
person.
it.
She's not doing that
She's
anymore. I want a restraining order.
She's evil. Once again, I have not contacted Ariana in months, nor directed any unwanted contact. She, on the other hand, has now apologized to Ethan Ralph, who released my nasty sex tape on Pornhub that my own father watched. She actively been friendly with Ethan Ralph in order to get information about my father and the ex-abuser Matthew Vickers. And in turn, it has only made him more hostile towards me. Again, under that idea that I am quote-unquote cohorts with my father and am somehow trying to get back at my ex-abuser, which I am.
Yeah, it sounds exactly like that's exactly what you're doing. I'm exposing myself in this restraining order. I'm actually exposing myself.
It does sound like she's trying to get back at Ralph in this.
Yeah, I mean, it's all about Ralph. It's all about her mother being friendly with Ralph. In this is her grounds for a restraining order.
Wild, which is fucking wild.
It's not true, Persip. You goddamn A-logs. Once again,
Wait, where the fuck was I?
I'm somehow trying to get back at my ex-abuser. This all makes no sense due to Ariana's spiral. All of our attention has been taken up with the damage she caused by apologizing.
I just want to read this again. I'll read it at face voice. She, on the other hand, has now apologized to the man convicted of a sex offense against me, actively being friendly with him in order to get information about my father that my abuser frankly wouldn't know. So why then? Faith, you just contradicted yourself. Okay, let's put this together. She contradicts herself in her own statement. So,
Pro se.
She's having friendly contact with Ralph. She accuses her mother of having friendly contact with Ralph to get information on her father that she admits that Ralph would never know. How does that make any sense, Faith? Come on, sweetheart. Time to get back on the meds, honey.
It's dumb bitch logic. Retarded bitch logic.
Time to get back on the meds. Seriously. Maybe your mother is off the meds and you need to get on the meds. Because there's something seriously wrong with your logic here. And this is in your restraining order. Okay, we could go
Should I continue?
Yes.
Okay.
But this all makes no sense due to Ariana's spiral. She's spiraling. All of our attention has been taken up with the damage she caused, not the damage that Matthew Vickers caused by losing the house. But she has continually attempted to contact me through third parties. Shit, she's just trying to contact her daughter that she raised.
Yeah.
And even sent me and my son Christmas gifts anonymously. She sent her own grandson a Christmas gift.
Can you believe that
Arrest her!
I need a restraining order. She's sending me Christmas gifts. How could she do that? She's a horrible
Christmas
mother.
Gift.
She's clearly
God
crazy.
damn you, Ariana.
She's crazy. She sent me Christmas gifts.
May Ariana Vickers burn in hell.
Me.
Burn in hell for sending Xander a Christmas gift. God damn you, Ariana. Knowing that I had insisted she not send anything to her own grandson.
Abusive Christmas gifts.
Her own bloody child.
She sent me the gifts to abuse me. Just like every year when I was a child, I'd get Christmas gifts under the tree, and it was all abuse. Abuse.
Cut down.
They were anonymous. She said Santa gave me those gifts, and it was her. It was her. Go ahead.
At this point, I'm forced to seek an order to limit her attempts at causing me such emotional harm by sending me Christmas gifts. I have noticed a re-emergence of my anxiety disorder that was previously extremely under control. My depression is back due to this emotional distress.
It does sound like Jackie a little bit now.
I find myself unsafe knowing she is actively seeking information and sending me Christmas gifts to her own grandson. Any contact with a man convicted of a sex offense and releasing my nasty, stinking sex tape. I have stressed what options I can pursue outside of legal action to cut myself from her and seek peace. But I can't let this go on without legal action. I have to take legal action against my own mother. I do not want Ariana to contact me or her grandson through any means. I want to guarantee Miss Vickers does not come near Miss Vickers, my own mother.
It's not Miss Vickers, it's Mrs. Vickers. Why are they all illiterate? Your mother is married to your father. It is not Miss. It's Mrs. Vickers. I don't know why that bothers me so much that they call their own mother Miss Vickers. It's Mrs. Vickers.
Or do you think it's because the same person wrote both of those?
Yeah,
lawsuits?
it's because
that's like her handle. Like Miss Vickers is like her alias, her
it's
handle,
almost like her
online
father
handle.
wrote. It's almost like her father wrote this for her.
Well, there's no way.
Imagine these
Impossible.
The harassment involved getting Christmas gifts. That's the height of the harassment. She got Christmas gifts. Her mother attempted to contact her through other family members, like her grandmother, and she sent Christmas gifts. This is the harassment. If California somehow doesn't look at this and I can't believe she even got a temporary restraining order with this. That is like such a
they'll give it to
miscarriage of
anybody.
justice. Who would look at this and grant a restraining order?
I mean, a libtard California judge.
I can't even believe that she even got a temporary restraining order on this. This is insane.
Okay, let me just finish this.
Okay.
I do not want Miss Vickers to communicate with my abuser, Ethan Ralph, because I just want to restrict my own mother's free speech because she is not in control of her words and actions and her unnecessary interaction. She should not be a free woman to communicate with whomever she
imagine
believes.
this.
We have to stop her free speech now.
Imagine this. So in her restraining order, I do not want Miss Vickers to communicate with Ethan Ralph. You have no rights to say that to anyone. You cannot file a restraining order to prohibit contact between your mother or anyone else and another person. That is not how there's no country, even Germany, even like the most fucking authoritarian government would not entertain a bill, would not entertain any order like this. This is insane. You could not petition yourself in a restraining order to prevent another person from contacting other people. It is ridiculous.
Well, that's because you don't live in California. Actually, in California, I believe you can.
Only in the case if they were trying to contact her. She can't say you can't contact another person. She could say, I don't want any communication through a third party or through, my mother can't communicate with me through third parties or whatever. She could say that. She can't say my mother can't talk to this other person. That is ridiculous. I can't believe that this was even granted temporarily. I mean, it's a miscarriage of justice.
True. Ralph has been right this whole time.
And then we got to go through all of these fucking.
They're taking my constitutional rights, Persip.
Her unnecessary interactions with him are having unreasonable negative impact on my life, honey. You're living in La La Land.
Uh-oh.
You cannot.
Don't be doing the gay man, honey.
She is. She's living in fucking. This is La La Land. Pure La La Land. Her father definitely wrote this because only her father is this much in La La Land.
True.
That's crazy.
All right.
I can't even.
Do we have the relevant screenshots?
Yes. So here are the screenshots that were attached as evidence.
Who is?
So this is Ethan Vickers.
Which one is Ethan and which one is Faith? The blue one or
clearly Ethan is the gray one. She's
the yeah, clearly. Okay, I'll read the blue since I've just been doing the Faith.
I'm here to help you and Xander. I mean, that's not Faith, her brother.
No, please, not. I don't want Mom to attack her too.
Unless, I don't know who the other person is. I'm here to help you and Xander.
No, that's Ethan. That's Ethan Vickers, the retarded son of Matthew Vickers.
Yeah, that's got to be him,
eldest.
Right?
Yes.
But who is the blue?
Faith.
That Faith?
Yeah, that's Faith. Yeah, that's Faith.
I don't want Mom to attack her too. We don't even know these are.
No, I'm already doing the Faith voice.
Okay. FYE is just gonna stay in the car. Who's FYE?
For
What does that even mean? I don't speak Zoomer language.
What is FYE, chat? What the fuck? They're both using it. It clearly. No, please,
I
not.
gotta look up Zoomer speak. Hold on a second.
No, it's like a. What the fuck?
FYE is a slang expression to mean excellent.
What?
No, that can't be it. It's a person.
No, please.
FYE is just gonna stay in the car and be a driver.
Who is FYE?
Five. What?
I know, like, FYE could mean for your entertainment. It doesn't make any sense.
No, it's a person because she says, no, please, not FYE. I don't want Mom to attack her, too. Yeah. FYE is just going to stay in the car. It's probably their family member. Yeah. Maybe that's like a nickname for, like, one of the other Vickers clan. One of the other Vickers gypsies. Fiona.
Maybe it's Faye.
Somebody says Fiona?
Okay. Oh, Fiona.
Fiona
okay.
Vickers. Fiona Vickers. Okay.
No, please, not Fiona. I don't want Mom to attack her, too. I don't want Miss Vickers to attack her.
She's gonna abuse her.
Third message, Persip.
I won't even let Mom know she's there. Do you trust me?
Yeah.
Then trust that I'm going to protect you and Zan.
Babe, feel bad for talking to you. I was trying to explain I don't have anybody else. Isaiah, my Mexican husband is in San Diego, and you're the only other adult sibling who understands.
So this is what confused
Mexican,
me.
Right?
This confused me because that implies, see, we don't know when this was, but that implies that he's in a completely different place than he is, than Faith is. And I thought they've been living together this whole time. So something doesn't make sense here, right?
Can we just call
it's
Sanders
online
Annie?
It's like all her other like boyfriends are all online.
So that's like very mysterious to me.
So she doesn't even look at the phone. Wait, go back to that screenshot and go up to the top. Okay. Classic white trash. Classic trash. Oh wait, pull it up to the top. No, go to the top.
All the Snapchat.
Oh yeah. 7% battery. 7 fucking percent battery. Jesus Christ.
It's always 7%.
It's always at 7%.
Why is it always like under 10% battery with these fucking screenshots?
That's like the epitome of white trash is when the battery's at like 7%.
So this is Faith. Wait. Okay, this is Faith talking to
her mother.
Mama Vickers.
He's stalking my fucking account again.
He's stalking me. One of her many abusers.
All right, somebody else has got to read the.
So I got to be Mama Vickers.
Yeah, you got. Look. I'm already doing the Faith voice. I feel like I should just stick with Faith.
I'm really sorry he did that. Really, really sorry. I'll go after him tomorrow. I have an interview at 7 a.m. in Nevada City. Your mom just got into my phone and read my texts again. 6 times in 6 months. Is this? I don't even understand.
So one of the allegations is that
your dad just got into my phone.
Yeah, like Vickers is hacking into her phone and reading all her texts.
And reading all her texts. Okay, I understand him. 6 times in 6 months. I'm feeling very violated and angry, so that will give me something to channel it into. So she's gonna take out her anger that her husband is breaking into her phone on Ralph at Faith's orders. And this is in Faith's claim for restraining order for whatever reason. So this is Faith's evidence that, her mother is abusing her, I guess. And you could see that Faith is actively looking at Twitter in this little, you see it right here?
Right, she's literally stalking Ralph's account.
She's stalking Ralph's Twitter.
Right, and
Ralph
then accusing him of doing that.
Yeah, look. And
it's
she's literally
projection.
stalking his account right here. And you could see it in her own screenshot. Isn't that incredible? That's incredible.
I think there's another word for it, but yeah.
It's incredible. I assume you've sent all of this to Dad already?
Speak to Ethan. My abuser. I'm ending the convo here. I can't express how hurtful it is based on my own personal feelings that I shared with my dad, Matthew Vickers, who abused me previously. That you are telling my abuser you have to You have reign to contact me again.
Your dad is my abuser. The abuser Olympics now between mother and daughter. It's popping off now.
And you got abused. And you got abused.
How
and you got
hurtful
abused.
do you think that is
It's
to
the
deny it
oppression
to
Olympics.
me?
Tell him not to contact us. Tell him to contact the sitter and not me directly. It is directly against the order.
Well, directing your parents to harass Ralph is also against the order, sweetheart. Just a FYI.
It's okay when Fate does it.
It's okay when the white trash.
It's okay when they do it. But...
He has an order to talk to you through talking parents. You could just apologize and talk to me, but nah. Remember that. You are okay with your dad physically abusing me 3 days ago, but I'm Mom, so just deny it, right? So this looks like an email from Ralph.
Ooh, some Ralph content.
I'm not stalking him, by the way. So Ralph says, okay, I deleted all my retweets on the matter as well. And if I see any more, I will also take them down. I addressed it briefly yesterday, and I will probably private that episode this weekend or before. We're not really sure on the dates on these. After I do a couple clips from it, so any worthy bits will be saved. Ralph. And so that day's show won't be totally wiped from the record. I'm sure COG already has it downloaded, but I may even try to private it today. Thank you for mediating it, since I don't think we have been able to, even if I was still allowed to communicate her via app. I also believe it's right thing, and I appreciate the reciprocation by her. Also, it is true. If it truly was a misinterpretation on my end, I apologize for the reaction. It was definitely not my intent to slight her with my descriptions of the visit or general excitement about it.
So Ralph is just being like so reasonable. It's gentleman Ralph, right? He's like, I'll take everything down. I'll concede to all your demands.
Ralph's not
and
totally
yet they're
innocent.
still like, we
God
have to
only
kill
knows what
Ralph.
He said, but he took it all down. Okay.
Ralph is innocent, Persip. He's done nothing wrong.
I mean, he took it all down. I mean, they're egging him on. I mean, Faith is literally admitting in these texts and inciting her parents to attack Ralph on Twitter. So, you know what I mean. So I guess this is me, huh? I think you should see this email in total. Since I see you've read but not responded to my messages, I assume that you don't like the job I've done. You could petition the court to have me removed if you're unhappy. Even her mother telling you have to petition the court. You can't just unilaterally decide in your mind that I'm not the mediator. It has to be in a court order. I don't need to work this hard if you don't like the outcomes. I still love you to the moon, and back even if I'm hurt as hell. Very abusive from her mother.
Can you play the I Still Love You?
Yes. Probably get me a fucking content ID.
What? No, that's not. It's a meme. It's a public
because I know
free speech.
Somewhere deep
We'll do
down
commentary
in my
over it.
heart, I still
Wait, do
love
the
you.
no. Do the video of the sector guy. You played a video from him earlier. King of Sting. Play the King of Sting version.
Yeah, the King of Sting version, buddy. That's what he meant.
That's what I meant the whole time. Come on, you got to pick up on these things.
I still love
You.
I gotta find that. Where is that one? Mr. Beneker's Day Off.
Go to the King of Sting channel.
Yeah, I'm on the King of Sting channel. A
Just
Year Without
keep
Kino
scrolling.
Claus.
It's on there.
Oh, here it is. And I know somewhere
Come on, there's dead air.
in my heart I still love you. All right, where were we now?
Persip is not on the screen. It never showed up.
They heard the audio. You want me to show?
Oh, they heard it. Yeah. Yes. What?
You guys can see my Discord. But
I want to see. It's for me. It's for me, Persip.
Right,
Come on, man.
I'll switch you guys.
Come on,
over,
dog.
And I'll show it on the screen. I got a lot of stuff open. Change one. Hold on. I also
Here we go. This is pure Kino.
Yes. I do agree with that.
It's all worth it.
Got so many images. Get past.
You need multiple monitors, bro.
I do need multiple monitors. Bad for the stream.
How do you not have multiple monitors?
I mean, it's like, what the fuck?
It's smelling broken here, buddy.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm not.
Can we
I'm
get
not
some
wealthy like
subs?
this
Can
one.
we get some
Yeah, let's
fucking
get some fucking
donos for
subs.
Persip to get another monitor? Christ's
Oh my
sake.
God. All right.
You know,
here we
maybe Persip would be higher energy if he was getting some fucking money.
I know somewhere in my heart I still love you.
Classic.
Yeah, that is a
All-time
classic.
banger.
Fuck. That was worth it. For all the trouble it put you through, Persip, that was worth it.
All right, now we got to switch back so you can sing. Too bad you can't hear the Unsolved Mystery music that's going. I wish you guys.
Yeah, it would be really Kino.
There's no way I could do both though. Just play it for yourself. Here, I'll give you the link.
You know, Persip, maybe if you did the goal for the monitor, it would go better.
Yeah,
You
you
could
need
grip
the
it.
monitor.
You need like the goal for like a specific item. You can't
I'm
just
not
like scream into
begging.
the
I'm
void
not
that you want
begging.
money.
Yeah, but I don't beg for money. Not doing it.
Come on, buddy. We need to upgrade your setup.
Yeah,
The
I
only
mean,
way you can
god
upgrade
damn,
the
dude.
setup is if you get paid, buddy.
Guys, we gotta upgrade the setup so
Listen to
the
these two
fucking
grifters.
guests, the
Okay.
callers can have audio.
Oh,
I don't want the money. I'm
Yeah,
just
I don't
tired of
want
not
any
being able to
money.
hear the
I'm
music,
fucking-
bro.
Shut up,
Upload it.
Squire. You're playing Elden Ring. Quiet over there.
I
Quiet
don't
just
not
playing
do
Elden
anything.
Ring over there.
No, I'm not.
On the 5090, I imagine.
Can't prove it. Can't prove it.
Also
On
sent
the
to
5090,
Ethan. Final email sent to Ralph. Told him I firmly believed in your ability to act as an intermediary. Thanked him for the support payment he just sent. Told him he could still email me in an unofficial capacity if he thinks I can help. Gave him your email address. Told him that my divorce is painfully real. So if something is said from our side, that it doesn't mean I was partly to it. I was a party to it. Just told him that Faith would rather have you do it. Ralph just sent you $150 USD. Told Ethan I'll help him transition if I can. So you don't have to talk to your abuser while I talk to mine. Oh my God. Jeez.
The Victim Olympics, buddy.
It is the Victim Olympics. Daughter versus mother. Mother versus... I just told her she's pushing me to 5150. I don't want to, but it might just be for your own good. I have to keep the minor children safe right now.
She's flipping me about that right now.
Call the cops. If she's getting too aggressive, she's not leaving. Wait, who is this? Oh, this is her father.
Is Mr. Vickers. This is Mr. Vickers. Why are you doing Mrs. Vickers?
I'm doing.
Oh,
wow,
yeah.
What's the
So
difference?
this
He's
is
got
them
more
talking
estrogen.
about
He's
Miss
got
Vickers.
more estrogen than Mrs. Vickers.
Do like a genius anus voice.
Can you do it, Squire? Can you do this voice?
No, I'm fucking busy.
He's playing Elden Ring.
He's playing fucking
you.
Elden Ring.
On the 5090.
Getting this stupid White Walker looking motherfucker.
How do you do it?
Yeah, there you go. No, that's it. That's it. Keep going, King.
I just told her she's pushing me to 5150. I don't want to.
The genius expert here, Vickers, 5150. He wanted to be a sheriff so he could lock up his wife.
And Ralph.
But it might just be for her own good. I have to keep the minor children safe right now.
She's writing me about that right now.
Did any of those messages from her mother sound like she was being verbally berated?
No.
Fucking lunatics.
A stern
Call
talking
the
to at
cops.
most.
If she's getting too aggressive and she's not leaving you with a choice, obviously she can't help it right now.
If they were in a stand their ground state, Vickers would be like, just shoot her. She's backing you into a corner. Just shoot her in the head.
The woman who gave birth to you in my name. I pay your
her down.
rent. You will obey.
Dude, IDK, what the WTF I'm supposed to do? Grandma is 100% on her side, and I'm just trying to be quiet because they're both telling me that you're an abusive rapist and a bad person who abused me, that I accused of abuse in the past, and that you're being like Ethan Ralph.
Ralph! My ex-abuser! Everything has to be about Ralph! These people are fucking berserk. They all need to get locked up in an insane asylum.
Wow, William Vickers. Jesus Christ. How many Vickers are there?
A lot of
Too
them.
many.
Too many.
'Cause they're
Too
white
many
trash.
Vickers,
They
if
breed
you
like
ask
20s.
me. They're like gypsies.
Fucking jippos.
I don't even know what this kid is supposed to sound like.
Just do Genius Anus again. It works.
Yeah, they all probably sound
I'll
like
do a higher voice genius saying it.
Yeah, we are safe. Dad just asked if we wanted to go on the drive, and we said yes. He did in no way pressure or guilt us into going. I literally assumed it was just gonna be a quick, normal drive because mom said Dad could.
Everything making no sense to me. She claims she strictly followed you guys and that he's making all the kids hate her. She's saying things I've been told aren't true right now. I am just trying to nod and go along until something goes back to normal because I can't keep up and I'm having a complete panic attack and PTSD attack.
My mother is not my abuser. I'm having PTSD. Help!
They gotta lock this bitch in. They gotta lock them all in a fucking asylum. Can you believe this? She's having a PTSD attack because her mother sent her emails just communicating with her about the mediation. She's having a PTSD attack.
Maybe Faith needs some Cymbalta.
If it was any other state, I mean, I hate to say it, but they would have taken custody of the child. There's no way any sane judge would look at this and be like, okay, these people are stable enough to take care of children.
I've been saying Xander needs to be sent down to Mexico to live with the Ralph male. Look, he's sober. I mean, if Ralph is sober, I think he's perfectly capable of taking care of his son.
Ralph's not ready for yet, but Ralph might have to get himself ready for that because these people are insane. That's for real.
You know,
I don't want to get too real on the stream.
Xander is 3 years old. He's old enough to start learning the family business. You know?
He's going to start A-logging the kids at the kindergarten.
Says,
wait, who is this from?
This is William.
Just letting you know that Mom seems to be coming back over there. What exactly is... What happened exactly is Dad told Mom he would stay at the house till she got there to make sure nobody broke in. A common LWW occurrence. She's a new thing.
Can you imagine? This guy has
what's LWW?
I don't care what even LWW means.
To make sure nobody broke in. Where the fuck are they living?
Vickers
like
has these
Compton?
kids so brainwashed that he's convinced them if he is not there, that people are going to try to break into the house because, you know, Matthew Vickers is so intimidating that he's going to stop a robber from breaking into the house.
Like, what ghetto are they living in? What shithole are they living in?
Like, I think that is like 18, right? He's like in his late teens. This is not like a small child.
They allegedly all have like firearms, weaponry experience. That's what they claim, at least, right?
Yes.
Like they're all talking about how they're going to kill Ralph.
Maybe Vickers was strapped. He was going to shoot down the robbers.
He then used the opportunity of Dad being there when she got back to try blocking him from driving away unsuccessfully, to which he then started following us. Dad said he would drive to a police station if she didn't stop. He then made a right turn towards Grandma Racist's house. Just
Grandma Racist.
She is claiming you guys are stolen. Mom said she wanted to make sure you guys are safe. Matthew Vickers stole you.
Yeah, we are safe. Dad just got asked if we wanted to go on the drive, and we said yes.
That's exactly probably how they sound.
She's claiming you stole them.
This is Papa Vickers, by the way.
She just spent an hour flipping out that I wasn't taking custody. She's acting dangerous right now. She's desperate to engage. Boys are scared.
Can't deal. She's using Ethan Ralph, my abuser, against me, and I'm crying.
Delusional. Honey, you need a padded cell.
He doesn't give a shit about you, Faith. He loves your abuser.
I'm trying to be an adult at 20, however old I am. I really am.
Honey, you are an adult. You're 23 years old. You are an adult. You can't try to be an adult. You are an adult, and you have a child. Get a grip. Get a grip. You're not a baby.
Daddy Vickers, I'm trying to be an adult. I have a child, but I can't be an adult. I'm trying, though. I really am. I just tried to say William said they're okay. And I was already really angry at trying to be an adult. Because she basically completely lied to Grandma Racist. From Grandma Racist talking to me.
Oh my! And that's the end. That's the end of Faith's. That was her big evidence against her mom.
What amazing evidence!
Okay, and now we have 3 more.
Can we get Faith to Balta? Like, fuck. What the fuck? Can we get Faith on Xanax, on some sort of benzo?
Squire, you give a hot take.
What is the downside?
Hold on. Squire, you give a hot take.
Squire's not contributing at all. Surfer fell asleep.
I have Surfer's gone, but hold on a second. I got to take this. Hold on.
Well, it's par for the course. It's just like the typical Vickers MO. Everyone's victimizing each other. It's a real fucked situation, to be honest. But that's if it's even real. I have a feeling this is just some weird shit to make the divorce look legit. And this is all just a fucking big scam just to con as much money out of the government as possible. And to piss off Ralph at the same time. Squire, Colin, Mormon, Shaggy. I don't even have his business. I don't know how I would. Plus, I told Persip, I'm only doing the stream if I can, not do anything. So, I need to kind of keep that. Clear Ralph from L-Dub, yeah.
Well, Ralph always wins in the end.
Ralph can never stop winning.
Ralph always has an L followed by an even bigger W.
Yeah.
And this is that. And for every Ralph L, the A-logs like to say every Ralph W is followed by an even bigger L, but it's really the opposite. Every Ralph L is followed by an even bigger W. And this is Ralph.
Incredible.
Ralph didn't have to lift a finger to destroy the Vickers.
So let's read the chat. We'll catch up with the chat, Rob. I haven't read the chat.
That's what we've been doing.
Oh, okay. Okay. You guys have been reading the chat. Okay. Got the chat.
What is it? Just a checklist to you, Persip?
Well, yeah, I wanted to make sure that, we did an update with the chat. Because I wanted to know what they're saying during all of this, but I haven't been really paying attention too much.
They're saying, we love Kill Kino Casino. We're going to go follow Kill Kino Casino on Rumble and Twitter.
Yes.
Kill Kino Casino with the K. KKK Live. That's what they were all saying.
The Vickers Crime Syndicate. Ariana seems perfectly sane. She does seem perfectly sane, and I expected she'd come off more unhinged, but she actually comes off Faith paints her mother as perfectly insane. Perfectly sane, not insane. Her father, she paints herself as perfectly insane, and her father.
I'll say this. I never thought in 2025 we would be saying that Mrs. Vickers was the most sane.
Well, she's really coming off like I see them all as scam artists, but she really does come off as the most sane. Given this is Faith's evidence that her mother is insane, but she totally comes off as absolutely the most sane person.
Well, because she's off the meds, she's off the perks. She's sober.
Out of the wheelchair.
She's clear-headed.
She's breaking the conditioning.
She broke the conditioning.
It's an info war.
Oh, so we actually have a date on this, which is February 13th. So this must have been when all this communication was happening in February. So this is only the last few weeks. All right, let's go back in. different. Let's go back to People's Court.
Because I.
I don't know who's writing this. I think it's Ralph. It says, thanks for the update. That sort of thing. You're really... This is problematic for a variety of reasons, but it's already...
No. This is Faith. This is Faith writing this, because at the top it says Ethan viewed, and on the bottom it says you viewed.
Okay, so this is Faith writing this. So Faith, sweetheart, you cannot release... Well, I guess she doesn't... They were in a court filing, but...
Wait, no, that is Ethan.
Yeah, that's Ralph.
It says, I will enjoy...
Yeah, it reads
Why does
like
it say
Ralph.
Ethan viewed on...
Yeah, it just reads like
Okay, I'm
Ralph.
wrong. Yeah, I'm wrong.
It says, thanks for the update. You're not supposed to show any of this to the public, but it's already been released to the public, so what am I supposed to know? Thanks for the update. That sort of thing will be rectified in due course. Good day. You could call your mother. You should call your mother. You'll regret it one day. Not that I know anything about losing one's, I'm guessing, mother. Of course. You are so wise. So Ralph saying, I lost my mom. You should really not fight with your mother. I look forward to my next update on Saturday. No need to have any further contact. I will enjoy seeing Xander and having him call me his daddy, which I am. Flight is booked. How mad I said hello. He still has time to get it right, but I don't expect it. Okay. This is the threatening messages from Ralph, I guess?
Very threatening.
I wonder if next time that we see Matthew Vickers streaming, instead of having Ralph's mom burning in hell, they're gonna have Miss
Ariana.
Vickers burning in hell.
Probably. You and your father have both speared me as a rapist, among other things. I have tried to make amends to you in any way I know. How? It is rarely reciprocated, although you have been nice lately, especially in rehab, and I appreciated that. Your mother is the only one who ever apologized for things of that nature. Who do you think I would have more sympathy towards, her or your father? We could cut back the convos, that is fine. I would like the report you missed already. If you did update me, please correct my recollection. I would hope you start making them more thorough, but that's up to you. Eventually, I will go to court and get the calls anyway. They won't allow Ralph to call his child or have any direct contact with his child unless it's in the visitation center. And they will not send any pictures or anything.
I believe Ralph is on year 3 of his DVRO, so he has 2 more years left.
It says, I've literally never had any bad visit, and it's not something I even allow. What does it say? It's not even something I even worry about not allowing. They definitely will. Again, I am in no rush. Well, if he's paying child support, of course they're going to allow.
So Ralph is just like, listen, bitch, listen, whore. You can try and keep me from my son. You can try and work with the devil himself to keep me from little Alexander, but I will be there. In the end, I will win. I will destroy you, bitch. That's basically what Ralph's saying right there. In Southern gentleman Ralph version.
Well, let's keep it simple. Okay. It was presented to me as it being your decision for her to be replaced. That was her direct quote, actually. Of course, I don't know the fullness of the situation, and it doesn't really matter regardless. Still, it was presented to me as a unilateral decision by you, which is not legal. I will tell you the same thing I just sent to your mother and brother. It is sort of baffling. Why does it keep playing Rocky? Fucking son of a...
Yes, we need the Rocky soundtrack.
You want me to play Rocky?
Well, I can't hear it, but I mean, maybe I'll play the Rocky soundtrack for me.
Play whatever you want.
We'll just go back to Jerry.
I'm going to play the Rocky soundtrack for me. It's going to hype me up.
Do the jazz version. Of course, I don't know the fullness of the situation, and it doesn't really matter regardless. Still, it was presented to you as a unilateral decision by you. Man, I'm tired after the stream. I will tell you the same thing I just sent to your mother and brother. It is sort of baffling to make a switch when I feel like her and I have built up a good rapport. Your brother was trashing me on social media just last week and publicly interacting with a man who has a warrant out for orchestrating an attack on me in Lisbon. I sent him an email already laying out some of my concerns, and I'll see what he says. Basically, I would need a little convincing. I'll see what he says and then get back to you. I have already put in my dates for the next visitation, so hopefully that is set soon.
This is all true, by the way. As of like yesterday or even today, Vickers and his son were in Cog's chat. Cog, there you go. The Cypher Cog.
So it says
slave of the Vickers clan, slave to the Gypsy clan.
So here's his son, Vicious Vickers, and the second eldest, which is Ethan Vickers. And here's just a little snapshot from them in Cog's chat. He says, she was talking about this, Ethan. By the way, we were working out transitioning to me as the official communicator. He's a 20-year-old kid. Why would he be? What world would he be the mediator? You have to get that approved by the court, by the way. When she says Ethan, she means me. When she says Ralph, she means the false Ethan. And Vickers says, is fantasizing about Ralph again. He says, the third boob. Well, let me do it in Vickers' voice.
The third boob is magic. It grants 3 wishes, but whatever you get turned into a pile of shit in 4 days.
So here's them just talking shit in Ralph's and Cog's chat. And I could pull up some clips. If anybody has some clips they want me to play before we're done of Cog.
Imagine being fucking like named after like the worst enemy of your whole family, of your whole bloodline. Imagine like God, like 10 years, like however old he is, 18 years ago, God was like, Vickers, name second eldest Ethan Vickers, because in 18 years, I'm going to have your whore daughter get knocked up by Ethan Ralph, and he's going to destroy your whole family, destroy your whole bloodline. It's crazy. Crazy how God be like doing that shit. Crazy how the Lord knows exactly when to smite you.
The Lord works in mysterious ways. Why won't it show that?
What?
It's being difficult. Okay. Here's Cog.
He stole me beats!
He stole me beats! My mother doesn't like any of my other siblings. She only likes me.
We should play Cog rap.
Oh, those are so horrible.
This is freaking. Come on.
Play the fucking video. What the fuck?
It won't let me play it, Squire. My whole thing.
I know Brian like buck broke you earlier. That doesn't mean like.
Shut the fuck up.
Brian buck broke.
You're buck broken, you fucking lazy bum. Go play some more Elden Ring.
Okay.
Squire, what have you had from McDonald's today, King?
What's that, bud?
I said, what have you had from McDonald's today, King? Have you had any delicious morsels?
I had a.
I don't know why it's.
I just get the value menu. You know,
why is it
like
doing
$5.
this? I'm stuck.
Like I'm very easy to please. I just a cheeseburger and a fucking some fries. That's it.
Well, hey, that's how you stay rich. That's how you stay rich, bro. Eating off that value menu.
It's true. I mean, like that's the thing. Why would you go to McDonald's?
Trump only gets the value menu.
There we go.
Why? Didn't
why
get
the
told.
fuck would you do that?
I said, are you okay?
Can you guys hear the audio?
No.
No.
All right.
I can't hear
switch
shit.
you guys over.
Scuffed Express.
All right, here we go. My voice is blown out though for Brian. I'll give him that.
Okay, didn't get a response. I said you're welcome whenever, but hey, I just doubt.
You know what they say: if you've heard Cog once, you've heard him
I'm
a
going to be
million
real
times.
with you. I think a lot of people are really
Cog's gonna be
really
real with us.
upset that I just don't give a fuck about the whole Russia-Ukraine stuff, and a lot of people really.
Oh my
want me to,
God!
like,
What
disagree
an
on
amazing
What
take.
an amazing take.
Apparently, I'm a cultist. I've been told that today as well. If I like them. I've liked a lot of stuff Trump's done. Yeah, I do. Apparently, I should be calling out some more stuff or something like that. Which
even the Cog clips suck.
But I'm bad for not doing this.
I'm
not
Cog,
sure
I mean,
if Faith can do it, but she should name Cog as the intermediary, says Maya Chavez. That would be funny. Hey, Ralph, do you want to reach out to me?
Get to the point, Cog.
Yes. The Vickers family is saying they want Cog as the intermediary between Ralph and the Vickers family for visitation. Can you believe this?
I think that's going to work very well.
Well, if we want Xander to get raped, then yeah, you might choose Cog. I don't want him to. That's disgusting. I mean, Cog should really be in prison right now, in British prison, getting knifed by a muzzy.
Well, he's definitely a welfare leech. I doubt he reports any of his income while he collects that, whatever their Social Security is, disability.
That's right. I'll be the intermediary.
We need to see Ralph and Cog in the ring.
What the VHS stuff was. What do you mean? What? Oh, no, VHS just... I don't know. I just mentioned it then because you sent through Pedro. And I was like, oh, Pedro, one of the things that I guess VHS contributed to the show, but you won't see any contributions, I don't think, anymore. I don't think. Yeah, nothing we can do about that. Nothing we can do. All I know is I send a link out as I typically do, and typically VHS turns up. But tonight, VHS said no thanks. And I was
even
like,
VHS has abandoned.
Why?
Can you imagine?
Didn't get told. I said, are you okay? Didn't get a response. I said, you're welcome whenever. But hey, I just doubt it, right? That's sabotage. Why? I'm going to be real with you. I think a lot of people are really upset that I just don't give a fuck about the whole Russia-Ukraine stuff. And a lot of people really want me to... Like,
did the clip just restart?
Like apparently
no, he restarted.
Or is he just saying the same shit over and over again?
God. Fuck Cog, man. If
Jesus
anybody
Christ.
has an interesting clip of Cog, tell me where to find it.
Man, we shouldn't even have to deal with this. Like, can we just free... Man...
Well, I wanted to.
I can't believe Ralph has to deal with this shit. Okay. You know what I mean? Like, why can't these people just be normal? Why can't
here's Cog
like
talking about
poor Ralph's kid, man? I mean, god damn.
No, VHS Archives is not paid clips. Way more knowledgeable than paid clips.
Through Ethan Ralph, who you then reached out to with this message to say, Mrs. Cog and Cog aren't hearing my side of the story.
I hope they get this shit together by the time his kid is
crazy bitch.
Like school
age. Are you fucking
age.
Mental? Do you not realize when someone hasn't read your message, maybe because you're not on your fucking meds, but you sent it to Ethan Ralph?
That's never gonna happen.
And I'm starting thinking, why didn't you reach out to me?
I'm just hoping Matthew Vickers
goes to jail. Why didn't he reach out to Cog? Why didn't you reach out to Cog? What does it have to do with you, you fucking lunatic? This guy is out of his fucking mind. That would be like them wanting to reach out to me.
Wait. Did you ended the stream, Persip?
No, I didn't.
Are you still playing shit? Yeah, you did.
Oh, I didn't mean to end the stream for you guys. Oh, here we go. We're gonna start this over.
Yeah, start it over. We didn't see it. You just closed the stream again.
Oh, I know why it's doing that. All right, here we go. I know why it's doing that.
Bruh.
Because I have it in the pop in and pop out. So every time I pop it back in, it just ends the stream. All right, here we go.
We saw this first through Ethan Ralph, who you then reached out to with this message to say, Mrs. Cog and Cog aren't hearing my side of the story, when you can see we've not fucking received it, you crazy bitch.
Hold on, pause it.
Are you fucking mental?
Yes.
What is he showing on stream? Is this the private message from Vickers leaking Mrs. Vickers' messages? What is this?
Yeah, he's leaking Mrs. Vickers' messages.
Oh my god. Cog has no honor.
That he wants to be directly involved with Ralph's visitation with his son.
You know, Cog used to suck the titties of Mrs. Vickers, right? He used to kneel at her feet, and now he just snakes her like it's nothing. Cog is the most honorless cretin out there.
Well, Mr. Vickers is paying him a lot of cash. He has no self-respect. Need some.
Yeah, he's got to open up some more credit cards so he can send the money to COG, buddy.
You don't realize when someone hasn't read your message.
Sorry, go ahead. Play.
Over 200,000.
Maybe because you're not on your fucking meds, but you sent it to Ethan Ralph. And I'm suddenly thinking, why didn't you reach out to me? I have a public Twitter account. I have a public YouTube account.
Why didn't you reach out to me? Why didn't you mediate your family problems through me instead of Ralph? He is the most.
Yes,
he's the most mental of all of them.
Any of
COG
these
the rapist.
No, you can't. And you
That's
have.
the guy.
She has my email, and she hasn't reached out. So yeah. But why does she do this? Because she wants to not only get Ralph all riled up again or whatever, and obviously get Ralph involved in this and do some show at it, but she also wants to drag my wife into this. So fuck you, Ariana.
Oh
no
my
sense.
God.
No care in the
Nobody wants
to talk into this, Ariana, because you're the mental
Nobody wants to talk to COG's wife. Is he on drugs?
And now you're going through DVROs and defamation lawsuits because the family doesn't know how to deal with you apart from the legal fucking pathway because you're that fucking insane.
This guy is like, needs to be locked up too. Needs to be locked up. Now, if you want to send me more clips, just tag me on Twitter real quick, and we're going to end this. We have.
Jesus
I don't want
Christ.
to listen to myself screaming at Brian. That's going to be weird.
Wait, did we read through all the?
We read through everything. Yes.
Oh, okay.
We've been at it for like I don't even know how long.
No, but I thought the children also had DVROs. Are those released as well, or just Faith's?
They do, but they're not like, I don't have any information on those.
Okay, Shamu. Can we get those?
All right. Whoever just said COG is more base than Persip, you're really begging for a ban. I'm not even kidding with you. I'm about to jam in chat. Any worship of COG or VTubers in my chat will not be tolerated. Just a warning. That's your fair warning.
You know, again, I just don't know, like, how much Ralph derangement syndrome do you have to have where you, like, think that it's okay that Ralph has to deal with all this shit to see his child, that you think it's okay that Ralph's child deserves to be under the care of these lunatics, these total psychopaths. I mean, it's crazy. It's just totally insane. But there are people out there that hate Ralph so much that they're like, oh, we love COG. We love the Vickers. Like, dude, get a fucking grip, man.
It's nuts, isn't it?
Hey, Kill Kino Casino. Wait, click on that account.
Kill Kino Casino.
Yeah, click. Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, follow this account, guys.
All right, hold on. I gotta pull it up.
There's really epic stuff going on Kill Kino Casino.
Oh, wait. Why won't this pull
Rage Bait God follows Kill Kino Casino. Who is Rage Bait God?
I don't know. Who is that? Is
I
that
don't know.
Brian?
No. Persip, don't even say that.
Why is this all fucked up? Hold on a second. Why is it upside down? Do you see that?
It's in distress, buddy.
Okay, there we go. Oh, they didn't even see that. It doesn't matter. All you needed was the audio. There's nothing to even see. It's just his stupid face. Yes, follow this account. Follow this account. Here, well, wait. Here's a little something.
Oh, that's a good clip by Kyler.
All right, hold on. I gotta turn off the Hellraiser. And then we'll end on this. We'll say our final words. We'll end on this.
Sometimes it's just general conversation. Like sometimes guys just want to talk.
See, that's the part to me that's the most fucked. Is like, surely you know that the interaction you're getting is completely fake.
Yeah, exactly.
Surely you know that she doesn't actually like you and that you're just paying for her to say this stuff to you, right? Like, that's the saddest part about it. And I think that's why guys are doing it, because there's so much porn that you can get for free.
Yeah.
Like, whatever you want to see, you can get for free,
knows.
right? But what you can't get for free is a
It's a
girl
man
messaging
speaking
you
with
and saying
experience.
that she likes you and like pretending to care about your day and stuff like that. And I think that's what these guys get hooked on, but it's so obviously fake. That chick Thriller has gifted 100 subs. Fucked up part two is the conversation.
It's poetic. It's poetic.
What a segue.
Oh, classic clip. Classic.
All right, so I'm gonna guess that's the end of the.
Can we play the Ralph clip? Play that for Ralph clip.
All right, we'll play Ralph's promo today.
And look, yeah, play the Ralph promo on Grace.
It's over, you fat cow. I know you want to pick a fight with me. You think that'll make you more money? I could be passed out on stream and make. I don't want to do that, by the way. I'm just telling you that.
Ralph is thinner than Grace, by the way.
Now he is.
Done more in this.
Have you seen the picture of Grace?
Yes.
Yeah, she's blowing up. Like,
fat, dude. She's a fat pig.
Never stack up to what I've done, and I'm not done yet. And you picked this fight with me by being a treacherous, evil whore.
Yes.
Not to mention fucking your father.
Oh my
You're
God.
a disgrace to every single good thing about humanity, and you deserve everything that happened to you. Rich from Review Tech, he said he didn't get you banned. I hope he did. And by God, if I'd have got you banned, I'd sit here and be telling you about it. I'm just going to laugh about it instead. We're on the way to see an epic downward spiral. And I've been in a few spirals
I'm on the way, bitch.
But by God, I always come back. Why? Because I'm talented. And I'm not some skank who only relied on her sex appeal in the first place. Not that you didn't have a flat ass the entire time. Now you're 200 fucking pounds. You're disgusting, and the only person who want to put their
even her dad won't fuck her now.
Is your father, and even he's getting sick and disgusted of it by now. You nasty bitch.
Hell yeah.
I'll just check Shamu's Twitter real quick to see if there's anything that we missed. But I think we got everything. Have that screenshot. It's mostly about Grace. Yeah, I think we got it all. There was nothing in this clip. I looked at this clip earlier. It's just Cog doing nothing, just reading and typing to Vickers.
That's Cog's life. Cog life.
But yeah.
Oi, it's Cog life.
This is.
Oh God, no. She's so fat. Jesus, look at the guns on her.
I don't know if she's super fat, but she's definitely chunked
Full
out
screen
a lot.
that. Full screen that person. We need to enhance.
She's
oh
chunked
my
out
God,
a
it
lot.
makes me sick.
Yikes. What the fuck happened? I thought they were living in a fucking trailer. How did she get so
pudged
fat?
out.
Yeah, that's what living in a trailer does to you, Squire.
I wouldn't say she's a fat cow, but
I don't
probably
know.
in 6
She's
months.
a pig.
That's rough, bro.
Dude, her legs are like have no muscle definition, so she's getting like the cellulite. Oh my God.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, well, I mean, I agree with Squire.
This bitch ain't getting through the door at all.
Squire,
She's not getting through the front
fat.
gate.
Yo!
You gotta have the Dobermans tear her
She's
up.
definitely got a spare tire on the gut.
I've definitely released.
She does look a little bit like she's pregnant. Yeah.
She needs a one piece.
I fucking hope not, bro.
That's a bitch that needs a one piece.
She does need a one piece at this point. Getting a little chunky.
God. Chunky
All
monkey.
right. Well, that's the end of the stream. Hope you all enjoyed it. Do you guys have any final words for the audience?
Yes. Well, you go first, Squire.
Just gonna say, just have a good weekend, shit. Don't become white trash like the Vickers. Don't have a weird fucking, I don't know what the fuck kind of spat you'd call this. Don't do it.
Don't do it. It's a good message, Squire.
Don't do it.
Well,
what say you?
May the Lord watch over Ethan Ralph. May he smite Matthew Vickers. We want the worst for Matthew Vickers. May Matthew Vickers be locked up. May Xander be liberated and reunited with his father at the earliest possible convenience.
Brian, if you're listening, do you want to call in real quick and prove that you're not Kilkino Casino?
I am. Well, no, that's impossible.
It's like Brian disappeared and you appeared instantly. It's always
crazy how that happened. I mean, it was like just enough time to disable a voice changer and log into another account. That's almost how much time it took.
Very curious.
Very curious.
As Brian Dunn, I would like to apologize to Ethan Ralph for all the terrible things that I've said to him over the years.
Well, Brian already did that.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to do it again.
The curveball there, buddy.
Well, I hope you all enjoyed this special. I don't know what to even call this stream.
The best stream of 2025?
Yeah.
That's what I would call it.
Best stream of 2025. You got one of the a documented showdown of me and Brian. And we covered the Vickers, and I hope you enjoyed it. And I don't know, maybe I'll stream over the weekend. It all depends. That's my final thoughts on this, really. I hope you enjoyed it, and have a good night, everybody.
Oh, one last thing.
Yes.
Show next Saturday with a special guest. The guest was unfortunately revealed on the last Kilkino Casino, but next Friday, special guest on PPP. Follow Kilkino Casino on Rumble.
Yes. We're promoting Kilkino Casino, so follow him on Rumble and enjoy the actual Kino Casino coverage, because I'm really bored of it. But I'll go on his show if I don't have to do anything and run OBS. I like that a lot. So, all right, guys. See you around.